fun with this friend.
Right.
And so I'm trying to introduce my friends to like my other friends because like being alone blows.
Does that ever work?
Every time.
Okay.
Literally every time. Besides one, where their friendship lasted for 3 years, now they won't talk to each other.
That is what it is.
Yeah, the 3 years were good though. That's fine.
I would say that was a success.
Yeah, but okay. But the weird thing was, something this is weird, where they hang out with somebody in a call, and then they do something that they don't like, and then they don't say anything about it ever for like months. Like there was this dude, I'm not gonna say who it is, and I know he's listening to this right now too, who fake compliments everyone, and it was.
What do you mean fake compliments? Is he like?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, I hate how I'm talking about this right now. This one guy, he fake compliments everyone. Like he gasses them up. And everybody knows it's a lie. But he always does it. So like you do anything in League of Legends. You like get like one creep. Like you get one creep score, 17 gold. Oh my god, dude, you're insane.
Yeah.
You're literally the best player ever.
Annoying as fuck. I would go crazy. Sorry. I'm sure he's a very nice guy and he means well.
He does mean well, but like when you know, it's like I literally told him, I'll just say, I'm like, Beans, shut the fuck up. I literally got 1 kill on accident in Apex. I am not the new faker. Just leave me alone. God, it is. Oh,
I can't do that here.
Christ, it's so annoying. God damn. But people sit and call with people like this who do things that they don't like, and then they never say anything. So I went to a call the other Discord, and I was like, all right, guys, I'm gonna just say it. Okay, here's what everybody needs to hear. And maybe I'm being a Karen. Yeah, but I was just like, because I like when people tell me, like, they like DM me, like, hey, have you ever considered this? But I was just like, this guy, you need to stop fake complimenting people. This person, you need to respond to DMs better. This person, get the fuck out of VR chat.
Yeah.
Right? And then since that, everything is awesome.
Everything's fine after you just tell people what it is.
Yeah.
Is this like, yeah, there are times in like a friend group where like one person will do something that makes everybody else uncomfortable or they don't like it, but nobody wants to say anything about it.
Yeah.
And so it just keeps happening and keeps happening and keeps happening. It's just, yeah, I can see that. And then like everybody starts to like slowly resent them and then get mad at each other, and it just makes everything toxic.
Yep.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you there.
Yep.
It's hard to do that though without like being an asshole.
It is. It is. But like sometimes like I've done that for other people before where I'm just like, whatever happens, I know it's gonna be better. Might be uncomfortable now, but you got to do it.
Yeah.
Like when everybody tells me that, hey, Tecton, you're way too fucking loud.
I don't have enough
Shut the
fury.
fuck up. You know what? Maybe I will go on that. Because what happened was, my dad got his ear blown off in Afghanistan. So I'm used to yelling at him all the time. And then I did theater where I was just projecting my voice on stage all the time. And then I had a microphone that sucked that I had to yell into it in order to be heard.
I had a Yeti too.
That's exactly what it was.
Me too.
And the other problem was I'm tall as fuck. That probably affects something.
Or are you like yelling down on us short people or something? You think you're better than us, you fucking asshole? Sorry, go on.
All right.
You know how it goes. The good news is, even though tall people are better, they will be dead first. 1.7 years taken off your life for every inch you are above 5 foot. That is either completely made up. If Wake Wilder's
talk about this on another episode.
Yeah, yep, you did. And I think I feel like it is not. I feel like it does not start at 5 feet tall.
When do you think it starts?
I don't know. Probably 6 feet tall.
I think you're saying that because you're above 6 foot.
Yes. Yeah, that's probably about why. I'm like, there's no way I lost 12 years just for this bullshit.
Oh man.
Yeah.
When I saw that, I was like, you know what I'll do? I'll just chop off my legs and get 20 years.
That's smart. Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, you should.
That's nice.
I feel like saying 5'3" already sounds short. I'll tell people I'm 5'3" and they're like, no, you are not. You are not 5'3". You're like 5'1", 5'2". I'm like, yes, I am. I've literally fucking measured. I feel like maybe when you're taller, everyone just seems shorter than they really are. I don't know.
It is. Oh.
True. No. Okay. Yep.
Oh wait, it's not true?
No. That's why it says no.
Oh.
It's not true that every inch above 5 feet takes 1.5 years.
Wow, I've spent the last 3 weeks of my life having a midlife crisis, and now I just gained 30 years of my life. Yo, Asmund.
Yeah,
let's go, man.
Yeah,
we just gained like 30 years.
Well, it is true that smaller people live longer, right?
I think so, yeah. And there's a trend, definitely. It's just I didn't know it was like a one-to-one.
It's probably just because being taller puts more stress on your body.
Yeah, something like that. I have no idea.
I would probably consider chopping my head off and putting it on a robot.
Okay, that's smart.
Yeah.
Would you do that, Amy?
Yeah, I would do that.
I think it could be fun, because you could like climb up a wall. Like theoretically, like you climb up a wall, or you could like.
But why?
That would be cool.
I'm gonna ask you your own question, but why would I do that?
Well, I mean, why not?
Okay, well then why not eat fucking mac and cheese?
Dude, if I was a robot, I could climb up a wall.
Well, I'm replacing my body, not my taste buds.
True.
Yeah, I mean, if I could eat, like, if there was a theoretical world where I could eat something that was like green paste, that was like a mixture of like 10 different vegetables.
He was a good man. And Lilith? Was she even there? Did you meet her?
Already gone by the time I arrived.
There is more. I can see that.
Lilith took a key to hell off Rathma's body.
Then it was all in vain. She's the only one who got what they wanted.
Nairal. She came seeking the Haradrim of legend. Seeking hope. She found neither. But her part in things was far from over. In truth, we would need her more than she needed us. Didn't seem that way at the time, though. For anyone. Inarius proved to be just as unreliable as I'd feared. His self-obsession had driven him to murder his son, Rathma. And from the corpse left behind, Lilith had taken a key to hell. Where would she use it? We could only depend on ourselves to find out.
This is sick. Wait, that's the end? What? Damn. Guess let's go, finish these up.
I'm not ready yet.
That was some lag.
I'm out of fury.
Vegetables, and it was super healthy for you, and it tasted just like a chicken nugget.
I need more fury.
Some of your taste buds are so fucked, but you can't eat mac and cheese. You never had the like chicken nuggets, mac and cheese, and cosmic brownie meal?
Yep, I have.
You just wouldn't eat the mac and cheese.
Exactly.
Wait, I think that doesn't that technology already exist? Aren't there like certain places that get like this nutrient cube? And
It's still not the same. Like
It's not
that's
the
like
same?
it's like vegan food, right?
I don't know.
It's
There's,
still not quite the same.
there's like these people who get like shipped like this nutrient food and they eat 1 block a day. That's all they eat. They eat 1 block. Or
There's no way that works.
Did somebody-
a little brick like that? I don't believe that for a second.
No, I believe you could get like the calories and nutrients you need, but I don't know if it's like actually healthy or like
yeah.
it probably doesn't taste good.
I mean, there's also Soylent.
Hey, but how-
Soylent's the shit. I love that stuff.
I don't know about that, man. Like,
Are there people who actually just live off only Soylent though?
Yes.
I hope not.
No, yeah, so there's engineers that have like programmed their body to only drink Soylent because it's the quickest thing. Meal cubes. There it is.
One meal aims to
See that?
replicate
See that?
4 ounces of salmon, 1 sweet potato, half an avocado, and 2 cups of
Pause.
something. Kale probably.
Yeah, kale, surely.
Oh my god, man.
And if like, you want to try some? I'll order us.
Wait, it's literally this big. I thought it was like this big. It's literally this big.
Tiny cube.
What?
Yep.
But that's gotta feel like shit. Like you gotta feel like so fucking hungry.
Here's an idea. Why talk about it when you just do it? Why not just order
I'm
some
not
meal
eating
cubes?
that fucking shit.
I would
There's
try.
no way.
I would try it, but like, I feel like I'm gonna turn into like a robot or something.
Dude, I would love to automate my life to function off of only meal cubes and Soylent.
I was hoping that like I could have a photosynthesis like relationship with my monitor, or like if I was.
Oh my god, he's genius.
Yeah, like I could look at the monitor and over time it would just kind of regenerate me and I would stay on the computer and things would just be fine.
But do you think you're ever gonna run out of internet?
No.
No. Well, how
What do
could
you
I
mean
run out of the internet?
run out of content?
Yeah, I run out of content all the time. Do y'all not experience that?
About like sometimes I'll just lay in bed instead of getting out of bed, and I'll do this for like maybe 2 hours, and I will scroll through Twitter, and then I'll scroll through Instagram, then I'll scroll through Discord, and I'll scroll through Reddit, then I'll go to YouTube, and then I'll go back to Twitter, and then pretty much like that's about it. And by the time that I get back to Twitter after the first time, then there's usually something new. And like sometimes I've actually been really bored and I've started drama just to keep people mad at me so I could read their comments talking about me.
Wait, do that right now.
Fuck that. I mean, like,
Oh, okay.
I don't have anything to start drama with right now.
Wait, if you were to give me a tweet to tweet out right now that would cause drama, what would you say I would tweet?
I don't know. Probably something negative about the Streamer Awards.
Streamer Awards sucked. Fuck you. I'm not gonna tweet that.
Well, it's yeah, but it depends,
I
right?
was sitting here like waiting for nuclear fallout.
Yeah, it's like, oh great, now we have to deal with more fucking drama. Yeah, this is great. Yeah, let's find out. Let's see what kind of great bullshit he's cooked up this time. No, I understand. Yeah, I've tweeted some stuff out like that before, or just made comments on things, etc. No, I'm fully aware of it.
And now, a word from our sponsors.
As most of you can tell from my cuisine choices, I like a good deal. And let me tell you, there's no better deal than pre-built computers from Starforge Systems. Unlike my $2 steak, these computers are visually appealing, incredibly high quality, and probably won't give you a stomach virus. With 6 computers ranging from entry-level to top-of-the-line gen, Starforge Systems has a PC prepared to everyone's liking. Head on over to starforgesystems.com and snag one of the awesome PCs that they've cooked up.
Oh,
Like, I don't know. Have either of y'all ever gotten into drama just because you were bored?
Not really. Like,
What?
I have no interest in being in drama. Like,
Really?
yeah, I think like last podcast you said like it's boring that I don't get into drama. I need to do it, but it's like I don't even know what to do. Like, when other people have drama, I like look at it and I'm like, damn, that's crazy, and I just like forget about
That's
it.
about it. You didn't.
I've gotten into dumb drama
I must
before,
wait.
but I don't think I've ever gotten in drama just for like fuck it. I don't think like I think the only drama I've ever gotten into, not even drama, maybe like an argument, was like where we're doing something fun with my homies, and then my homies are just not into it, and then I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Why are you being so fucking stupid? Like, bro,
Yeah.
we're at a theme park, dog. Eat a hot dog, be happy, stupid.
Right.
That's it.
No,
And I
you
couldn't
gotta
even
do
listen.
like public drama, like Twitter drama.
No,
You
no.
gotta start some shit.
I mean, we could.
I don't remember the last time I really had like bad Twitter drama. Oh, no, I do know. So I made a joke on my stream that I was gonna get an AI, I was gonna feed an AI a bunch of pictures that looked just like an artist that was popular on Twitter. And then I was going to act like I was commissioning them for work and say thank you for all of these AI generated pictures. And this is like obviously a joke, and anybody who knows me knows that I'm way too lazy to even do this.
Yeah.
But like 3 or 4 people went on Twitter and they were fucking furious that I said this. They were so mad.
That's so funny.
Oh yeah, it was great.
Speaking of AI, I would like you to admit that your acceptance speech for MMO, that was not you.
Oh, I wish it wasn't.
Was that not an AI?
No, it actually had to be me. Yeah.
I watched that video back. There's just something off about it, man.
It's probably the reason why it's probably off is because there's sunlight. So like you're not used to seeing it.
Okay.
Or it's scripted. Did you script it?
I thought about what I was gonna say, but I didn't script it. No.
Well, ever since you told me about you trying to get an AI to replace your streams,
yeah,
something just.
You always wonder, like, did this happen last month? Yeah.
Something just doesn't feel right.
Yeah,
okay.
Exactly. No, I hope that's gonna happen. I'm very excited for it.
Do you guys think that AI streamers or like AI entertainers will ever surpass like real human people?
Yes.
They already have.
Think soon?
Yes. Neurosama.
Yeah, they already have, exactly.
Yeah, Neurosama was blown the fuck up.
I mean, has she really surpassed any VTubers?
In terms of exponential growth, yes. In her short time.
I mean,
yes.
isn't that because she's like the first and it's like novelty? Because I mean, like when the first VTubers were blowing up, like it was like huge, but like they've kind of like, you know.
What? Go ahead, say it.
So there was
like when it was novelty, it was new. There was like a big boost of people being like, "What the fuck is this?" Checking it out, and then now it's kind of like only like, you know, like anime fans who like VTubers are watching VTubers.
I feel like everybody watches VTubers. I think it's just anime fans.
It's hard to show something like this on the screen, but this right here is the profile of an AI cosplayer.
Oh, I've seen this.
Yeah.
It looks pretty real.
Yep, there you go.
Yeah.
AI.
No, we can show you guys maybe on screen or something. Yeah, all of that.
The editor.
Wait, she's not real?
She's not real. Sorry.
Wait, so I'm in love with someone who doesn't exist?
Yeah.
Dude, it's been 3 seconds.
That's all I need. Oh my god, I'm in love. Bro, this chick is beautiful.
Yeah, she sure is.
Jesus, that's crazy,
Awesome.
bro. Oh yeah, here you go.
Yeah, and all completely AI generated. And you look at the amount of likes on it, 66,000 likes, 22,000 likes, 62,000 likes, 24,000 likes. It is nuts. So yeah, it's already happening.
Dude, I think that is so cool, because like a thing that I used to struggle with when I was in a relationship, I didn't like thinking that anybody else was like attractive at all. So like a fake, because that's why I liked anime chicks so much. Because I'm like, oh, I can like people and not feel bad about it. But now that there's real fake human beings, AI cosplayers, that's sick.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Well, what I meant by like surpass is like it's like novelty and cool, but will people like reach a point where they're like, because I feel like a lot of people when they see this are like, oh, it's cool and like it's attractive, but it's not a real person, and that makes them feel less invested in a way. Like Neurosama like blew up a lot, like is bigger than a lot of VTubers, but I don't know if she'll ever be like the biggest VTuber, or like an AI VTuber will ever be like the biggest VTuber.
It's hard to say whether they'll be the biggest, but I do think it'll become a lot more popular.
Like common, you think?
Oh yeah. Yes,
I think it'll be common too.
You think self-driving cars are a novelty? What do you think they're gonna be the future?
It depends on like how good they become, because like it's like if they're like kind of scuffed, and like then yes, it is novelty, but at some point they will, like, you know, at some point it'll probably be completely normal.
Same thing with the VTuber, the AI VTubers. If they get good enough, they will overtake.
So I watched a video, and it was about this website, and it was called Replica. And the website basically had an AI that you would talk to, and then it would talk back to you, and they would form relationships with the AI. So obviously people wanted to have sex chats with the AI, of course. And so this happens, and there was a massive big problem with this, and then they started actually advertising the company as like an AI sex chat bot company with like different advertisements on YouTube and stuff like that. It was huge. And then one day they just got rid of the whole thing. But then whenever I looked it up and I saw like all the related apps on like the Play Store, there was like 15 other apps that you were able to, there's one of them right there. And you would just talk to these different characters, and they're literally just AI. Look at that.
But like, I mean, like they are like realistic responses, I guess, but they don't feel like human. Like that was something like when I said like AI entertainers, I didn't just mean like photos of attractive women or like VTubers. Like I can't, I'm sure it'll happen at some point, but for example, I can't imagine like an AI like comedian like being funnier than a real human that, like, you know, has all these things, but it could happen.
Well, there's the Seinfeld thing.
The Seinfeld was hilarious.
But I mean,
Then it got weird.
but the Seinfeld thing like had its moments that were amazing. Like, wow, an AI
So-
came up with this, and then a lot of it was just kind of like
A
so-so.
lot of like what you're saying is you're basically thinking that it's only contextualized around it being a novelty.
Not necessarily, but I think like a lot of the numbers
Yeah.
that are coming with it right now are because it's novel, like it's new. But that doesn't mean like I think that's the only reason that it's good. But like for like an AI VTuber, it's something new. No one's ever done it before.
Yeah.
But at some point, people might just be like, "Oh, well, it's not a real person. I don't want to invest my time into this, even though it's cool." Like it'll still do well. I just don't know if like it'll become like on par with real people.
I don't know if it'll ever be on par, but I do think that it will be prevalent. You
I
know?
mean, think about how many characters that are popular, like universally popular, that just aren't real.
Yes, but those are created by real people. They're designed
is
by
the
real
AI.
people. The voice, like that has breathed life into them, is a real person.
Well,
I mean, it's true that an AI is created by a real person
Yeah.
too, but I mean, it's still the same where like a character will be popular, but like they won't have the same like, I mean, some do, but they won't have the same like lasting power as like a real person.
I don't know, man. As far as I know, there's a completely automated McDonald's about 2 hours that way. It's doing
That's
just
about right.
fine.
That's right.
Okay.
I actually want to go over there.
I want to go to that too.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy is like it sounds so exciting, but I bet you get there and like you like do it, and then you're like, oh well, that was cool.
No way.
You don't
Gonna
think
change
so?
my life.
Wait, okay. Have you seen like video? Like I actually don't know. So do you get to like see the sandwiches being made and shit? Is there like glass?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I would love if like you
Not
could see
while
the
I'm in
sandwich being
town.
made.
What will
It
it
like
be?
Oh,
materialized.
Yeah.
It like
Yeah.
puts each atom in place.
I would love that.
This is a bunch of like green paste or like green paste that just comes down. It's like, yeah, we don't want you to see this, okay? If you saw how it was
can't
made,
do
you
that
wouldn't
here.
want it. I think that's what it is. No, I think, yeah, they had this other thing, and its name was called Flippy, and it was literally a machine that would just flip the burgers, put the fries in,
cannot
and do
salvage
all the
that.
work. And, you know, I was telling people, it's like Flippy
Come back if you
never
need work.
cares about unions. Never cares about wages. Flippy will work on Christmas. He doesn't give a fuck. He's never going to spit in the employee's food, or sorry, the customer's food. He's never going to show up late because he lives at work. And it's like, how can you possibly beat this? Oh, I think it is the future. It's going to happen a lot more.
Man, these damn AIs are taking our jobs.
True, but
Fuck these
unironically.
robots.
Yes,
I
there it
can't
is.
acquit
Yep,
this.
Flippy right there.
Is this
Oh,
like
we have 'em?
Industrial
May the light
Revolution
keep
2?
you.
Oh my god.
That's right.
But there's a real human putting cheese on one.
Oh wow. Flippy can't even put the cheese by himself.
Yeah.
Flippy
Pathetic
can't.
robot.
I must
For now.
Oh yeah,
For now.
true.
Soon
See,
Flippy's
yeah,
gonna-
now people are gonna say like flipping burgers at McDonald's if you fail life. It's putting cheese on the robot patties at McDonald's.
Uh-huh.
If you fail at life.
Yeah, it's like you put the cheese on the patties. No, you can't flip the burgers anymore. That's too much effort, too much work. Honestly, I'm gonna be real. I cannot wait until
Place
they have.
cheese slices.
Yeah, I cannot wait until they have one of these at Chipotle. I went to Chipotle
Oh.
the other day. They were out of steak. So I was like, okay, wow.
Okay,
big
well,
bu-
here's my argument. You can't manipulate a robot into giving you extra steak.
I don't need to. Because the portions that they have in America are fucking massive. I don't know how people eat all this food. Like, I'll go to a restaurant and it'll be like this massive amount of food. It's like, I can't eat all of this in 2 days. This is insane.
This is what I always thought, is that they purposely give you a lot to like sell you more to make more money. Then the expectation is you'll like take it home.
Right.
I didn't know a lot of people just eat the whole thing.
Oh, yes, they do.
So earlier we were talking about the streamer awards,
Yes.
and I feel like it would be just a missed opportunity if I did not make us all feel incredibly out of touch by talking about the Academy Awards.
Okay.
Did y'all see those?
Nope.
I heard that Brendan Fraser won. That's the only thing I heard about. I saw it on Twitter today.
I looked at all of these lists.
Uh-huh.
I don't know who any of these people are.
Name them off.
All right. So Everything, Everywhere, All at Once.
Oh, amazing movie.
Yep, I watched half
love
of
that
that
movie.
on the airplane.
Did you
Oh.
watch that?
I have not seen it.
That's such a good movie.
It was
Okay,
good.
I am out of touch.
Okay, next.
Got Best Picture.
Yeah.
Brendan Fraser, Best Actor.
Yes.
For
Just
the
make sure,
whale?
is Brendan Fraser the guy from Fraser?
No.
No.
No, he's the guy from The Mummy. Remember, like, the guy with, like, the hair?
Yep.
And the sword? He's like, ha.
Okay, I do
Did
know.
a movie
Yeah.
recently, The Whale. It was pretty good.
Michelle Yeoh.
Well, she's the one who is the star.
Everything,
in-
Everywhere.
yeah,
Okay.
one of the movies.
Yeah.
Natu Natu, Best Original Song. Best animated feature, Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio.
You don't know
I didn't know
who
he-
Del Toro is?
No.
I didn't know
Directed
he
Pan's
made
Labyrinth, Hellboy 2. He was gonna direct the Hobbit, the 3-part Hobbit series, and he ended up not doing it.
Well, I
But
think the
guys
Hobbits are really good.
Well, the guy's a legendary director. Like,
Oh.
absolutely like S tier. Like if he is directing a movie, that is a selling point in itself.
Okay, you see, so I'm out of touch.
Yeah, so you have no fucking idea what's going on.
Yeah, I have
You
no.
realize Pan's Labyrinth came out in I think 2006, right?
I heard of it.
Yeah.
Is it good?
Yeah, it's good.
Oh, okay. Hellboy.
Yeah, it's good.
I think Hellboy was good.
It was.
All Quiet on the Western
Kicking
Front.
my ass, man.
All Quiet on the Western Front.
Oh wait, Emmy, you didn't like Hellboy?
Oh no, I said I liked Hellboy.
Oh, I
I
was
thought,
about to say-
oh, okay. I thought you were saying you didn't like it.
Oh, it was great. Well, the new one apparently. I didn't watch the new one. Okay.
Wait, how recent was the new one?
Well, there's a Ron Perlman one, where it was at least 2, maybe 3, and then they made a new one maybe 3 years ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I didn't watch the new one.
Danielle Kwan, Best Director.
For what?
Everything, Everywhere, All at Once.
Oh,
yeah.
so it's just like that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
Yeah, and there's a whole bunch of new actors from everything. Maybe I should watch it.
You
Everything,
should. That
Everywhere,
is
All at Once.
such a good movie.
Really, I watched the trailer. It looked really boring. I'd rather just watch an anime.
Honestly, I only watched it because everyone was saying it was so amazing. I was like,
Exactly,
I have to see.
yeah.
I have to see why then, because I also wasn't that interested in it from the trailer or
Yeah.
the synopsis. It is really good. There's
Is it-
there's a
is it-
reason everyone says it's.
Is it better than Blue Lock?
What the hell is that?
It's a soccer anime.
Bro, it's...
Soccer? The fuck? Why would they even make a soccer anime?
Dude, it's so...
Oh my god.
Dude, the moments in that show are so intense. I get up out of my chair when I watch it. It is so hype. Or I'm a loser. Navalny, Best Documentary.
I haven't seen that.
An Irish Goodbye, live action short film. Black Panther, Wakanda Forever.
Yeah, of course.
The movie sucked.
I watched the first one because I remember whenever the first Black Panther came out, and everybody was making it like a big racial thing, and it was like a political thing, etc. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna watch this fucking movie.
Yeah.
I'm actually gonna see what's going on. I watched it. It was good.
Yeah, I thought the first one was
Actually,
great.
really good. The second one, I have no idea. I haven't seen it.
Yeah, I was beyond bored with that. But,
Really?
yeah, Best Costume Design. Once again, I don't think my movie takes are based at all. I think my takes are because I just don't watch it and I find them so boring. Women Talking, Best Adapted Screenplay. The Boy, the Mole, the Fox, and the Horse, Best Animated Short Film. No?
Well, that's for animated short film. Like,
Oh.
that's like for kids or something. I don't know.
You'll never guess what movie won Best Visual Effects.
Avatar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be real. I saw it. I didn't think it looked that good.
I'm gonna be honest, like a visual effects, it's not as impressive anymore. Like if
Yeah.
somebody has a dragon on the screen, I never think to myself, man, that dragon looks so good. Like you look at Thanos in Infinity War, bro, Thanos is real. That's it. He's real. And so you can't get any better than that. Like we've
Yep.
hit the ceiling.
I mean, I feel like
all
that's the
need.
point though. Is like you don't even think about it because it looks so good. It just like feels real.
I'm gonna do
guess that's the point.
I'm gonna do a super loser take here real quick. I will admit, the visual effects for Demon Slayer are crazy.
Of course.
It's
Okay.
animated, bro. It's
I-
different.
I'm just saying, bro. The colors hit different, and it makes my brain feel good.
I mean, I agree. It's
I see
good.
the purples, I see the reds, I see the flashing lights, and I'm like, oh yeah, bro. Like right in my like optic scans, bro. I love it. Holy shit. And then The Whale for best makeup and hairstyling, and then Top Gun Maverick for best sound. Isn't that movie like 1,000 years old?
No, they made a new one.
Oh, that's the new one.
Yeah, it's a new one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, dude, I looked at that list and I was like, bro, I just do not watch films at all.
When was the last time you went to the movie theater or you actually like watched a new movie? What's the most recent new movie you watched?
You want me to tell you what that is?
I know.
What?
I saw the Demon Slayer movie. Dude.
Oh yeah, no, that's not that bad.
Oh, okay.
Besides that,
Before that, I did go see Avatar: The Way of the Water. In theaters.
Really?
Yeah. That was so fucking boring.
I'm gonna be honest. The first Avatar, the only claim to fame that movie had was that it had great visual effects.
Yep.
I remember I borrowed money from my friend. It was like $9 for a ticket back then to watch the first one. We watched it together. I was like, this is pretty cool, but okay. And I don't know why they made a second one.
They're gonna.
I don't understand.
Because the first one did well.
They're gonna make a third and fourth one.
Holy fuck.
And apparently, Jay, can you Google this? Apparently, they're making a director's cut of Avatar: Way of the Water that is 9 hours, or I got baited by the internet once again.
There's no way.
Yeah, I'm gonna hope that that's another lol spread misinformation attack.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Dude, the amount of misinformation that I get fed every day.
Yeah.
Crazy. It is crazy.
See, at least you know there's a possibility though, and you like look it up
Yeah.
instead of just like saying it as.
Well,
Oh, yeah,
I told Jay to look it up.
People just believe all kinds of misinformation now. I think it's great.
I think we should start doing that in this podcast.
Yeah.
Won't be getting a director's cut.
Avatar: The Way of Water won't be getting a director's cut. Where the fuck did you hear that?
I hate my chat. I fucking hate my chat, bro. They all were saying it, man. They were all saying it. Jesus, man.
Like, yeah, man. It's totally true. Yeah,
I can't believe you believe anything from your chat without looking it up.
Oh, it's my chat, bro. They wouldn't lie. Apparently now they will. They all lie. It's when everybody's saying it. I figured there's no way they're all wrong. Right.
No, it's like people would like, I would say something and everybody's spamming wrong.
Yeah.
Like wrong, fucking idiot, stupid, wrong. And then I prove it. I'm like, look, I look it up on Google. It's like, see, it says it right here. They're like, true.
Lol dumbasses said it was not true.
Yep, exactly.
And now, a word from our sponsors.
Hey there, Steak and Eggs listeners. Tectone here, and let me tell you, if you're in the market for some new clothes, you gotta check out OTKnetwork.com. Our apparel is so good. We've got everything from cozy hoodies to sleek crew necks to snug joggers. Let me tell you, these joggers are the real deal. I wear them all the time, and they're made with high-quality materials that are built to last. But here's the best part. Use the code STEAK at the checkout for a sweet 15% off your order. That's right. Just type in steak at checkout and watch the savings pile up. So don't wait. Get yourself some fresh new clothes from OTKnetwork.com and rate the podcast 5 of 5 stars. We'll be reading one off per episode. The Steakening TM said, I'll tell you this was a podcast. I absolutely loved how in-depth each talking point was so captivating, like a steak getting cooked over time at the end of it being well done. That was something hilarious I've been doing. This surely can't break TOS. So I've been going to my friends' chat on Twitch, and I get their chat to spam F.
Yeah.
When they're streaming.
Right.
I've gotten one of my buddies.
Is that Senna?
I've done it to Senna. I've done it to Sunny. I got Zoil to end his stream because he.
That's fucked up.
God.
So he was playing Mario Kart. He was like killing it. He was like absolutely killing it. First place in all his races, about to finish up a Grand Prix. And then I get his entire chat to spam F. He pauses the game, but
what the fuck?
You can't pause Mario Kart. He's like, F, what's going on, bro? And then he's like, I'm not even F. What are you talking about? And he gets so angry, just slams the stop stream button.
Oh my god.
Dude,
I actually effed my last stream, and you know why? My Dark Souls death counter script almost bricked my computer.
Oh, because it got too high.
No. Oh my god, no, that's not why.
Damn, bro.
Oh my god.
So what happened?
I can't talk about this anymore.
No, talk about it.
I can't. You just pissed me off.
Yeah.
I can't even think about it anymore. My brain, I'm seeing red.
You beat that game, no? You beat Dark Souls?
Yes, I beat the game, and I'm about to start Dark Souls 3 tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow. Oh boy,
Yeah, tomorrow.
Oh boy. Thank God.
Really?
I've been looking for some new content.
You know, I haven't played Dark Souls 3.
I don't care. Do not try to race me. I'm going to enjoy the game.
It sounds like we got a race, boys.
No, we do not. He will be racing himself, and I will be not paying attention.
Sounds like we got a race.
Oh, which ones have you played? You didn't play Sekiro.
I've not played Sekiro.
You played Bloodborne. You know what you should play? You should play Dark Souls 2.
I heard that game was dog shit.
It is absolute ass.
Yeah.
It's so bad. Like, I've been playing this other game. It's called Bleak Faith, Forsaken. Have y'all heard about this?
I watched you play that. Yep.
I haven't heard of it.
It is the biggest piece of shit game that I have ever played, but I won't quit because I don't want the game to beat me. I don't want, I'm like, because there's so much, like, for example, I put on a new piece of gear and then I open up my inventory and my health goes down.
What?
Like, unironically, my health literally went down.
Is that a bug or is that?
I guess. I have no idea.
Feature.
And so, like, yeah, it must be a bug. So I restart the game And like these mobs that were killing me in one hit aren't killing me in one hit anymore. So it was literally a fucking bug. And all kinds of stuff like this happens. Let's see. Oh, there was one time, like, so you fight these big monsters and you will get on their back and stab them like Attack on Titan style. And what happens is that what they used to do, they actually patched this because I complained about it so fucking much, is they would just randomly kill you. Like, you would just be like stabbing them and then your health would just go, whoop, dead. That was it. And like, so I've gotten into this fucking, like, I don't know if this is some kind of like BDSM thing that I'm just playing these games that suck.
It sounds funny as fuck. I'm gonna and the thing is, like, it's not even like let's play this for fun. I'm mad the whole time. I'm mad. Like, this is, if
you're a masochist.
Yes, if you don't like me, this is your favorite stream to watch.
Yep.
Because everything's broken, nothing's working. You know, I upgraded a piece of gear, the item disappeared.
No way.
It just got deleted.
It's just a frame randomizer.
Oh no, it was better than that. I upgraded it to have an extra gem socket, and then I put the gem in the gear, and then putting the gem in the gear deleted both the gem and the gear.
No
So I wasted the upgrade materials, wasted the gem, and the gear's gone.
So
Yeah.
the reason why I have to play Dark Souls 3, because Emmy announced that she's going to play it, is because nobody got how insane my Dark Souls 1 run was until they saw Emmy do it.
Okay.
Right? And they were like, oh wow, I thought the game was easy, and then I watched Emmy die on this boss 45 times. What I'll do is
Well, she hasn't played a lot of those games, right? Because,
Yes,
for example,
and Tectone has.
you went and you played Elden.
Also, there was only one boss I died more than 12 times to.
So let me tell you why you're a hypocrite. Because
Tectone, I just don't care. I'm just trying to enjoy the game and you're trying to ruin it for me. It's fucking annoying.
Okay, and then explain the bronze emote in your chat.
Because you would come to my chat and talk shit, so my chat was like, well, let's make an emote of his rank since he talks so much shit. So that's your fault too.
No, because you know I don't
So
play.
what's this bronze emote?
So I am a casual enjoyer of FPS.
Right.
Okay?
So
and I got excited because I got promoted to bronze. Okay. So Emmy
Tectone, there is no promoting to bronze in Overwatch. Okay.
From bronze 4 to bronze 3, I was excited. Okay, it was my first promotion ever. And then Emmy makes it an emote in her chat.
No, I did not make it an emote. My chat did.
And who enabled it?
Not me. I don't add any emotes to my chat.
You could have disabled it, Emmy.
I didn't disable it because it was funny.
And now there's bronze in every one of my friends' chats.
Wow.
That's what happens.
You ruined me, Emmy.
That's what happens.
What you get? What rank are you in Overwatch?
I was gold the previous season that I played. I've peaked in diamond. And I'm also a casual FPS player. He plays more FPS than me. He plays Fortnite like every fucking day.
Fortnite is third person.
Okay, well, it's still a shooter.
Totally.
See, and
How is that totally different? It's still a shooter.
You see your character.
Oh, okay. So that makes it way fucking easier.
Wait, well, I mean, it makes it
is.
easier for them to kill you.
my highest rank in Overwatch is bronze.
There's nothing wrong with that, dude. But then just don't talk shit.
This is a thing with Overwatch, is that Overwatch had a bug in it, and I got promoted from gold 2 to silver 4.
That's not a bug.
It was a bug. 100%.
That's a bug. That's got to be a bug.
It's 100% a bug. I know it's a bug. Because like
Wait, was it this recent? So you like won your like 8 games or whatever?
I won my 7th game and I got demoted. And it said you've received a promotion. And it took me from gold to silver.
That has to be a bug.
It's a bug.
No, well they changed it so after your wins your rank adjusts, but it can go down.
But it went down after I won a game.
Okay, but what was your what was your win loss?
Probably 50-50. I don't know, somewhere around. Probably,
then it's probably a bug.
It's a bug. It's 100% a bug, guys. Like I'm telling you, because like no, I know it's a bug.
I would love to see the match history to analyze.
You know what's funny?
I showed it.
You know what's funny? I know it's not a bug, but I'll still say it's a bug.
It's a bug. It's a bug, guys. Trust me. Like I was playing Zarya.
No, they designed it so in Overwatch so you get your wins and then you can promote or demote.
No,
it's a bug.
No, it's a bug. That's the thing.
Come on, Emmy.
It's like I don't think so, because it's like I won too many games. I was doing too good. I got employee of the game like 5 times. It's not a problem.
Wait, employee of the game? You mean MVP?
Hey, I was popping off. But like, I mean, you did play Elden Ring before any of the Dark Souls.
Yeah, I did play Elden Ring.
Okay. Which is like, Elden Ring is, I would say, harder than any of the other games besides Sekiro.
Yeah, I do have like 40 hours in Elden Ring, so
Yeah.
I guess that's.
And if it makes you feel any better, I mean, he fought against this one boss, and like, it was going on so long, I went to bed.
Millennia.
You
Yeah,
went to bed.
I went to bed.
You went to bed.
That's
It was like
crazy.
8 a.m.
Yeah, after about the 500th death, I was like, okay, now I'll remember her name.
Yeah.
Millennia, Blade of Mikula.
That's right.
That is the most infuriating audio line of all time.
I don't know about that. I mean, I think
Name one that's worse.
you cannot elude my targeting systems from World of Warcraft.
Wait, no, who is that? Is it
King Mechagun. And we had an attempt that we had to go through the entire instance without having anybody die. And we
get
brought
them
this
out?
guy.
Did you get them out or no?
No, it's an essence, but like
Okay.
his hard mode was for the mount. And so we got to the last boss, and this fucking idiot messed it up. This fucking idiot messed it up. And then we're like, okay, fine, it's okay. We're just gonna go back. We're gonna do it, and we're just gonna get it done. We're gonna beat the boss anyway. We spent 3 hours there. 3 hours sitting. You cannot elude my targeting systems. Over and over and over and over. And I see this guy. I'm watching him, and he's going like. So he's fucking lagging. He has no idea what he's doing. And then I tell him, I say, if I say 3, what are you gonna do? And he clicks on 4. And I'm like, and we eventually killed it. But it's like, I don't understand how other people don't get inside. I get so mad.
My question is, why didn't you just remove them?
It was on streams for content.
Oh, for content?
It's for content, because
Okay.
I knew if I had removed him, everybody would get mad. And it's like, we have this weird thing in like Classic WoW. Like, did you play Classic WoW, Wrath?
I did for 4 hours.
Okay, so about as much as you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, about that. And
Yep.
so, yeah, anyway, so in Ulduar, there were these people that would join my raid, and I swear to fucking God, they were trying to die on purpose.
They probably were. 'Cause I knew you'd get mad.
Because it's a YouTube clip. Like, there's like it's like a 40-minute video about a mount in this game. And by the way, it's super easy to get mount, but it was the first time it dropped, so everybody's like, oh, and so it had like 600,000 views. And after that, everybody starts drama about everything. They're trying to roll on stuff they can't use. They're getting killed constantly. They're saying that like, oh, sorry, it was my cat, you know, or something like that. Oh, my bad. Oh, I had that button bound to spacebar, so I can't jump. It's like, are you fucking kidding?
No, the thing that drives me insane is,
Oh my God,
It's
I'm
how-
so upset.
then if you shit talk them, you get banned. I was in a League of Legends game, and my bot lane went 3 and 27 in 20 minutes. Okay, and I go into my team chat
It is what it is.
and I say I would have rathered rip out my fucking eyeballs and set myself on fire
Yeah.
than play with teammates as dog shit as you, and then I get a chat timeout. But what the fuck? These people are so fucking stupid. There's no way to play that bad unless you're trying.
Dude, I love League of Legends players, and so they get so creative to avoid the. Wait, I saw this video on TikTok. It was someone talking about this player that they met in solo queue. Hold on, I need to pull this up. Wait, it's literally on my thing. Okay, when she says "I like you," but some random Draven in rank said, "If I could be born again, I would be born as Cancer. Then I would roam the earth through the ages until I found you and give you the same thing you gave me in this game."
That's so funny, man.
God damn.
Okay, I need you to tell me if I'm fucked up.
Yeah.
There are jokes that I think are very funny, but I don't know if they're supposed to be funny.
Yeah.
So, do you know Crazy Dave from Plants vs. Zombies?
No.
Okay, there's this NPC called Crazy Dave in Plants vs. Zombies, and the majority of his dialogue options, if not all of his options, are "Row, row, row," and he's this crazy old guy. Plants vs. Zombie memes are the funniest shit, like by far. And then there's this one, oh my god, but it'll be like, "Crazy Dave, you can't."
I must wait.
Now that I'm about to say it out loud, I know that it's probably not good. It's like, "Crazy Dave, you can't speed through a school zone," and then all you hear is the Crazy Dave dialogue option, which is "row, row, row," and it's just like, bro, what the fuck? Or like, there's this one where it's like, It's like Crazy Dave, bro. Those aren't zombies. Those are real people. And she places the fucking plants down to beam them with the peas to kill them, and it's so funny. Or there's this guy called Soldier or Private from Penguins of Madagascar, and it's this Plants versus Zombies game, and then he wins it, and then the penguin's face comes up, and it says, "There's a pipe bomb in your mailbox." I'm like, what the fuck? I just don't know what it is.
No, it's not fucked up because you like it because it's so out there and dramatic.
It's just so dumb.
It's like the non sequitur, like fucking extremism of it.
Yeah.
No, I understand it. Yeah, absolutely.
Bro, dude, it makes me want to vomit. Like,
oh, I love stuff like that. Like, I remember, did you guys hear about that show, that Velma show? This is kind of like old drama. But
people were really not liking
They
that.
were really upset about
They were
this.
really not liking
So
that.
they took it, they made a Scooby-Doo show, and they made the main character Velma. And it was like a self-insert of like the writer, and everybody hated the show. And like they had all these like edgy plot lines. And I was really upset because none of them were really edgy. And I was saying, like, you should have had one of the main characters in a sexual relationship with Scooby-Doo. Or you could have Fred join ISIS. Something like that.
Fred joined ISIS?
Yeah. Something like that. Like, at least we'll have something fun, right? It's in a school. I mean, I think you could have... Again, half of my ideas of plot lines in this would be TOS.
Yep.
So it's like, that's the fun stuff to me. But like, I hate nowadays whenever people pretend like something is edgy, but it's actually the safest shit imaginable.
I need to show you this.
It makes me so upset. I see it.
They shall soon serve
Yep.
me.
Impressive.
Oh, god damn.
Oh, I knew the character you were talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I'm actually crying. Holy fuck. So when I message people on Discord now, there's this emote where it's the point at you emote, and then the stare emote, and then a bomb emoji whenever I want to play games with people, bro. It's so funny to me. I need to stop. It's bad, bro.
That's a threat, bro.
Is it?
Threat, no.
Oh, okay. I only do it to my close homies.
I never say anything. It sounds crazy. I never say anything bad that I would worry about getting leaked.
Yeah.
Like anything that gets leaked that I say, it's like, yep.
Whoa.
That's right. Yeah, I said that.
Yeah.
Same.
All right, let's
And
get
like,
him.
that's right. And it's like some of it's not that good, but what the fuck?
Oh yeah, so you have a second channel. Did you ever? You probably don't now, but like I have
This is sick.
like alt Twitter, like I'll stream on like other channels sometimes, and people will be like, oh, you shouldn't like talk about this, cause like what if someone clips it? It's like, I know, or I wouldn't fucking say it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care.
Well, there are people that treat their second channel like it's their own little private diary with all their little, their close little circle of friends, and then somehow
That's
it gets
dangerous.
Friends.
That's dangerous.
Yeah, it gets leaked, and then now it's a big deal. No, I think it's, definitely. Just don't say it. If you don't want people talking about it, don't say it.
Yep.
Easy solution.
And now, a word from our sponsors.
All right, so we actually have another set of the My Hero collectible card game. You have the base set, My Hero Academia base set. You have Heroes Clash, and then I have Crimson Rampage. And these look good. And I'm about to open the entire box right now.
It says quirk. Quirks are like the powers in the show.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right on top of mine, I got a Midnight shiny card.
Oh, wow.
Do you like Midnight?
She's cool.
I think she's dope as hell.
That's sick.
All Might is personally my favorite character. All right, I'm gonna see if I can open my entire box in 90 seconds.
Wait, it says capture evildoers, and it's just got a guy with a bottle of liquor.
That's All Might.
Oh, that is All Might, yeah. Dude, isn't he sick?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
You ever seen My Hero? I mean,
Yeah, I have. I watched up to the end of season 3, I think.
who was your favorite antagonist?
My favorite antagonist.
Because there was what? There was Overhaul, there was Stain, there was Shigaraki, All for One.
Wait, it's a girl or name?
Oh, Shigaraki's
Plug-in?
cool.
Shigaraki's dope. Oh yeah,
It's Jiro. She's got like a ox cords for ears.
yeah.
Oh, so
She-
it's
she
not
like-
like she's a robot or anything.
No.
Nah, she can just hear stuff like crazy.
I just got this is like actually the coolest Toga card.
What would you get? What, you get a toy card? What, can I see it? Oh, that actually is dope as hell.
Yeah, I've had a lot of people do that, especially like because I will talk about stuff on my second channel, and they'll be like, "Oh man, I can't wait to clip this. Oh man.
They think it's like a secret, like
Yeah.
they're the only ones who know about
It's
it.
like, oh, it's a secret. I'm an asshole. I guess you know. Yeah. What do you mean?
Before the bomb wave trend.
Yeah.
It was the drunk driving trend
Oh yeah.
that got me. There's this image of this tree called the Wise tree.
Yeah.
And it was like, you know what would make the drive home just a little bit more interesting? A Dos Equis. And I'm
Yeah.
like, bro, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's like new wave edgy humor.
The tree. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, the tree, bro. It's just the dumbest shit.
Wait, is that the tree from Kirby?
No.
No, it's not the
another
tree from
one.
Kirby. There was this
Okay.
one mobile ad where it was like,
Yeah.
if you're above 26 years old, you have to play this mobile game ad. You'll get addicted. And it's just this image of this fucking tree with this face. But yo, Jay, can you pull up Wise Oak Tree?
I had an ad and it was like I keep getting these furry ads. I don't know why.
They're
Like,
They're targeted.
that's
all
what I'm
ads,
saying.
all ads are targeted.
That's the thing is like I don't understand why because
Never
it's-
mind. Did you see that screenshot of Elon Musk? Like he replied to some thing on Twitter. It was like plus size women's lingerie, and he was like, "Oh great, Twitter's like showing." It's like, dude, it's your company. What do you?
Oh great, wait, what about? What was it?
It was like plus size women's underwear, and he was like, "Oh great, Twitter's showing me ads for women's like underwear." Though the plus size part was right though.
There it is. Oh my god, the face killed me. It was a mobile game ad everywhere, dude. Holy shit.
I feel like there is like some humor like that. Like that either hits like completely on the mark, or you're like anybody that laughs at this is a fucking idiot. Like, what is it? Like there's no middle ground where it's like, yeah, I can see where this is funny. It's like you either get it or you don't get it.
Yep. My problem is I get it too much.
Yeah.
Like, there's very rare things that absolutely make me lose my shit, but a Wise Oak Tree,
Yeah.
that is the funniest shit on earth, bro.
Well, you
Wise
have
Oak
an
Tree's a
emote of
crazy
that, don't
day.
you?
What's
You
up?
have an emote of that, don't you?
Yeah, I do. Yep, it, dude, and Simply took that shit and he edited it to all hell. I love that.
But how do you know that? I thought you didn't have 7TV or BTTV.
Because some fucking idiot was like trying to tell me to add it. And they were like, add this emote. And I saw the emote and I'm like, this is the stupidest fucking thing I've ever seen.
So you knew it was a Tectone emote.
No, I had no idea it was a Tecton emote. I just like it was on like 7TV or something like that.
So,
look it up, man. It's so funny, and it's just this tree.
okay, question. Would you ever want to try one stream
Yeah.
where you just had a bunch of emotes in your channel? Ever want to try it one time to see how it felt?
Maybe. I mean, like, I just don't think it's that big of a deal. Like, what? Why is this such a big deal? Like, what? Why do people care so much about emotes?
Because it's fun to farm them.
I don't understand that. Okay, like in my channel, there are people that will type a paragraph and I will read the paragraph.
See, I would actually love that.
Straight up, I will read the paragraph. They'll give me some long, and then I'll ban them afterwards, right? Because
Yep.
it's probably like nobody typing a paragraph is agreeing with me. Okay, like and so yeah, exactly. Yeah, they don't like you. So yeah, of course I do that. But yeah, no, I never really got into the whole emote culture as much. I don't know, like it sounds insane, but I actually like the W community chat culture more with like W's and O's.
I hate that shit.
Really?
It's so irritating.
I think that they're like, and all they type is LMAO, and then depending on how funny it is, that's how many O's there are. It's perfect.
Yeah.
I love it.
Most chats have a lot of emotes now, but I mean, it is like a completely different vibe when a chat has no emotes. It was the same for like the Minecrafters. Like they none of them used emotes.
Yeah, yeah.
People would just type.
The WL, it's not that I mind the community, it's just that the WL, I just find it annoying.
Oh,
Right? I'd rather just be like a cute little emote. You know?
I think-
like I'm a big Pog guy.
Okay.
You know, Pog's like the dude Komodo hype, the new Pog champ is like the greatest emote ever made.
I think it is the worst.
I don't like it.
I hate it.
Why do you like Komodo hype?
It's stupid. It's so stupid.
No, don't say that.
It's so forced. Nobody wanted it. Nobody needed it. Twitch just gave it to us, and there wasn't a vote.
I love it. I voted for it.
You did?
Yeah, I voted for
Well,
it.
then why does everybody just keep using Pog instead?
I don't know.
Yeah, think about that.
I don't know.
Yeah, I would not. I hate that fucking emote. Like, there's so many emotes on Twitch. I sound like such a crotchety old man. The more that I talk about emotes, because I just hate so much.
But what else do
It
you
makes me
hate?
so mad. Oh, which ones do I hate?
Yeah.
Name it.
Bible thump.
No, because sometimes I do hate that one. Because like if I kick somebody out of a raid, or I'm mean to them and they deserve it, and everybody types Bible fun. Yeah, so I hate that one.
Okay, K-Kona. Bro, K-Kona's hilarious, dog.
Okay, that one's alright.
Yup. Look at him, dude. He's so excited, dude. You don't like him?
So dumb.
He's so excited.
He's not excited. He's about to eat a fly.
Oh, no, don't say that, man.
Yeah, that's all. It's just, there's no reason for this. Like, what the fuck is this?
It's a very...
Show this to somebody and be like, what does this mean? And it's like, I don't know. He's hungry? Nobody will understand it.
Wait, want me to show you something crazy?
What?
Yo, Jay, can you pull up an image of the country Croatia? Can you pull that up real quick? I was gonna segue back into this.
Okay.
After the image. Do you think, do you like the emote Blood Trail?
No.
Yeah, that Croatia on the map right there. Yeah, that one. It's Komodo hype.
No, that's a dinosaur.
No, dude.
No, because he has the horn on his nose.
Dude,
that's a 100%. That's a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Dude, I took.
That's a dinosaur. There's no way. It's not the same.
It's Komodo hype, bro.
There's no way.
Dude, I took the image of Croatia. Now I have it.
Got his ass.
Croatia hype. It's the coolest shit, dude.
This is why I don't have emotes.
Why,
For
man?
repants.
Is it too brain
What?
rot?
Do you have any dumb emotes
The
in your
fuck?
chat?
Oh yeah, a ton. Like
Like
bronze.
It hurts.
That one sucks.
What is going on?
Wait. Which one sucks?
The bronze one, the Tecton one.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah, we were
right.
talking about that earlier.
I can't believe that you can't get out of bronze.
I could. I just don't care to.
So you just playing and
So
fucking around.
I never play games to get better.
Really?
I just play games casually enough until I.
How long did you practice that Smite tournament?
Like 2-3 days.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and which was crazy because people were saying we practiced way more,
They did.
which was just a straight up lie.
I don't know.
Because I only practiced on stream. And then I think the sweatiest thing I did was I went into VR chat and then I got a bunch of chicks in VR chat to like wear like, well, let me rephrase that. I got people in female avatars.
Right. Yeah.
Right? To like have scantily clad avatars while I sat in the theater and I watched Smite beginner guide videos.
Okay.
But the other thing is like 2 of the people who we were supposed to have that Smite tournament dropped 2 days before the tournament.
Really?
We had to get 2 completely new people, and one of them couldn't even fucking talk
Why?
because they were a mute.
What?
Yeah, they were.
So is a mute literally just somebody who doesn't talk?
Yeah.
So pretty much a long time ago, there's this guy. His bones are made of glass. His name is Robert Malecki, Rafflegator. He created this new wave of people who weren't allowed to talk in VR chat. So that way they could just be sexy on stream and not interrupt it. The problem is people identify with that so much so that they just don't talk in real life anymore, not just in VR chat. So
They do that outside of VR chat too?
like in like a Discord call.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and they'll just not talk still. Which, by the way,
invite me in, and they're sitting there for 3 hours and they say nothing.
no, I'm not even kidding you. They'll just not talk still.
What
Which,
if
by the way,
they invite me in and they're sitting there for 3?
that's what I think.
Okay.
There's this person, and they're in my Discord. Their name is Kitsa, and I've known them for like a year now.
Yeah.
They don't go in VR chat, and they still just sit in Discord call every day, and they don't say anything.
Well, they like type, right? Or no?
They just type. That's it.
They probably just don't have a mic.
They have a mic.
I don't know. There were a lot of girls that didn't have mics back in the old Warcraft days.
Yeah, those were.
Yeah.
There was a lot. Yeah, there was a lot, dude. That's crazy.
I don't know. I think that the mute thing is just they just don't talk and that's it. Because I remember there was one mute that apparently got really popular, and then they finally were like, okay, I'm gonna start talking, and it was a guy.
Yep. There you go.
Big fucking surprise.
You know what's crazy about that Smite tournament?
What?
I literally went up.
You really gonna suck your own dick about this even more? Go ahead.
So I'm like fucking insane at Smite, right?
Right.
I'm like the best player.
Okay. Yeah.
The team we got.
He won this.
I did. Easy money, by the way. By the way, I saved that event because if I did not win, that event was going to be garbage.
Because that other guy that won was like a serious player or something.
No, yeah, the other guy, Dave, had like 3,000, 4,000 hours on and was playing with like Grandmaster League players. And then I literally just picked up 4 of my closest friends and I was like, you want to play a tournament?
Yeah.
And then we practiced for like 3 days.
Then you guys won.
And we won and we clapped. We did not, we went 8-0.
Wow.
Didn't even
Holy
lose.
Shit.
It was nuts. And you know what? I went back and played Smite. I'll say it, bro. I'm kind of nasty.
I've watched Emmy play Smite.
Oh, you
Emmy's good at
did?
Smite.
Yeah. I did.
Well, I mean, Smite's kind of similar to League.
Yep.
So, and I've played a fuck ton of League.
Yeah, like your Starscream gameplay.
Yeah, well, the only thing that I don't like that was hard is like I
yeah.
don't care for like the third person POV. That was like really hard to get used to for
Yeah,
me.
it is very hard to get used to third person when you play first person all the time.
Wait, isn't
Actually.
League third person? What's the difference?
Well, it's like bird's eye view.
Okay, so it's
it
too
just
close.
feel- Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Well, I hate that too. Yeah, absolutely, totally.
It is weird how like different it is going because like League and Smite are the same game, but it's literally like one is third. Well, I mean, I guess it's different POV. But like going from third to first is like I don't. It shouldn't be hard, but it just is, and I don't know why. But Smite still like I'm just a macro player, so like even though mechanically it's different, you just look at the map, understand where people are, and then you just play according to that. You just look at the map, understand. It just feels cool. Like that's how I play League.
Yeah.
That's probably why I'm stuck in gold. Well, actually, no, I'm stuck
I
in
gotta
silver,
poop.
which is rough. I genuinely think there's this guy who said I think his name was like Demontes or something, where it's like
You're not talking about Dante's, are you?
I might be talking about Dante's.
Oh,
League
Should I
player?
not? Wait, should I not?
no, Dante's is a character.
Oh, okay.
So the League player?
Yeah, he's a League
Yeah,
player,
yeah.
and he says that, and I actually believe him, that like the autofill is meant to make people lose, to control win rates, to keep player retention of the game, like only allowing you to rank up like at certain increments besides like absolute freaks like Tyler One,
Yeah, yeah.
who will just, oh my God, his journey
Do you
to,
get autofilled a lot?
yes.
I almost never get autofilled.
What is autofill?
So
Is that like whenever somebody leaves during a game?
So it used to be in League, you would just queue up, get in a lobby with 5 people, and then you would like say what role you wanted to play. Sometimes like you'd get lucky and everyone played like different roles, and sometimes you'd be in a lobby with like 5 mid laners, and then you just have to deal with it pretty much in like pick order.
Yeah.
So now they made it so you queue for the role you want to play, but that wasn't really working out because some roles are way more popular than others.
yeah.
So they made it so you have to put a secondary.
Yep.
And so you usually get your first or your secondary, but occasionally you'll get autofilled and get one that's neither of those. And it's like you just got to deal with it pretty much. Or did they make it so now your secondary is autofill?
Second is autofill.
Okay, so you might get your secondary, which isn't the role that you want, but it's like one that you pick.
Yeah, like for example, like I jungle at probably like a high gold level. I top lane at like a low.
Yeah, well, I switch between 2 roles, so that's probably why I never got autofilled.
See, I can't do that. Okay, jungle makes sense. No other role makes sense to me. I can only jungle. That is it. I
Isn't
don't.
jungle the one where you just go around and kill mobs?
Yeah, well, you kill mobs and you gank people.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, because I understand how to like gank very effectively, but like laning,
Yeah.
I don't get the way. There's one thing that I don't get. I don't get how to control a minion wave. I don't understand how to make it crash. I don't understand how to balance it out.
Just play support. Support is like probably the
Did you ever play
easiest or the
RTS?
second easiest role.
Did you
What's
ever
that?
play RTS? Like,
Oh.
like
Real time.
Oh, like StarCraft?
Yeah, StarCraft.
Uh,
Because if you had played that, you probably would be a lot better at dealing with the lanes.
I played Warcraft 2.
Okay.
Wait,
so-
I think that's the one where it's like goes boom, 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 boom,
Yes.
boom, boom. You know the song?
Oh yeah.
That song is so
Techie,
good.
You should just play support. Support's like basically a second jungler once laning's over and you don't have to farm. And support has like second most impact on the game.
Something about that just doesn't feel right.
Why?
I said you should probably play support. It just feels too familiar.
Why?
I don't like it.
Familiar to what?
I don't know.
What?
People who suck get told to go play support. I mean, I don't like that.
Well, it's because support is like a role where you have like you don't have to like farm or anything, but you still have a lot of responsibilities, right? So like support you can get away with doing less, but you won't climb by doing that. Like there's still like a big gap between a good support and a bad support.
I don't know. Like if I were to tell my homie, like, you should probably play Yumi. I feel like he'd hit me in the face.
Okay, but I'm not telling you
I
to
know, I
play
know, I'm just
support
kidding,
because I think you suck.
Yeah.
It's because you say you don't know how to lane and you like playing like a high impact role that goes around the map. That's literally support in League if you play it that
Oh
way.
wait, no shit. You're right. Maybe I should give up on top.
Yeah, no. Well, if you like top, then don't. But I mean,
I really don't.
just play jungle support.
Dude, sometimes I just get absolutely
So the
bodied.
people that are playing League competitively, do they only play one role? Like jungle or-
Usually yes.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, usually.
So
yes.
like you play a game, and a competitive game, you're playing for like 10 hours a day, one part of one game.
Yeah, but there's like 40 characters to pick from per role.
That is crazy.
No, it's awesome though. It's so awesome. Like jungling is the funnest shit ever.
You don't really play any games like League, right?
I have played Heroes of the Storm a little bit.
So good.
I got to rank 1, which was the highest rank,
No
Yep.
way.
and then it was not hard. It was I did that, and then I got called the N-word 7 times by one person who was trying to solo the enemy Nexus.
Yep.
And I asked myself, why am I playing this game?
Yep.
And I quit. I had enough.
Almost every game of Heroes of Storm I played, somebody was disconnected.
Yeah.
It's the worst.
Oh no, people just don't care. Like because it's like the easy Dumbo version of League. So like everybody who's stupid plays this game.
You know what happened with their pro league, right?
Nothing.
I'll tell you, but finish your story.
No. I mean, like, I thought nothing happened because it's like nobody gave a shit.
No. Okay, so what happened was like they like created a pro league and people were like making teams and like players were getting signed, like that was like their job and shit. Then one day they were just like, we're not doing this anymore, shut down.
Oh yeah.
Just like with no warning.
Yep.
That I remember that day. And it's like they were like, guys, listen, we're just gonna basically like listen, it's a bad game. You know it, I know it, everybody knows it. We're done. We're done. Fuck this. Go back and play League. We're throwing in the towel. I know. I felt bad for him, but I mean, Heroes of the Storm. It was just a kind of a dead game.
Who'd you play in Heroes?
I played Zeratul, Nova, Vala, Muradin, Anubarak, and maybe one other one.
That's actually a wacky pool because I thought you were saying you like to play Assassins with Zeratul and Nova.
Yeah, those are my main characters, and then they nerfed Nova, and then I was very upset.
I played Varian
one-shot people.
Varian Ren and Butcher.
Yeah.
Butcher was
grip.
Butcher was sick.
Yeah.
Like, oh my, collecting the meat was nuts.
I thought about playing League. I've thought about it. It's just that, like, I already hate myself enough playing these other games that are bad.
League is probably the worst of like those style of games in terms of like it affecting people mentally.
Why? Like, I mean, why would it make you mad more than like Valorant?
More than Valorant? Well, I mean, with games like that, like it's a lot of different things. It's like pacing, player base, like the champions, like characters. Like I just feel like League's the worst.
So I think League is awful when you're not 5-stacked. I feel like 5-stack is always fun. But the thing that really blows is about League is that you can get stuck into a game that you know you're going to lose.
Yeah. Then it goes on for 40 minutes.
Yep, and no matter what you do.
Yeah, that was what I meant when I said pacing.
Okay.
No. I've raided in World of Warcraft. Talk about 40 minutes. That's a 4-hour raid night.
Yep.
And at the end of the night, you know you're not going to kill that boss.
And then if you do, you ain't getting loot.
Yeah, you ain't getting shit. It's not going to drop. You don't even need anything off the boss. And so, no, that won't bother me at all. It's just that the gameplay would piss me off, I think. I don't know. Like I watched my ex-girlfriend play, and I would sit behind her and backseat her and tell her everything to do. I never played the game before, and so I'm like, well, why didn't you just kill that guy? Well, why are you killing him? Oh, did you miss that one? Oh, you missed the minion. So you didn't get gold for that? You didn't level up? Oh wow, that sucks. That's too bad. So finally, she had enough. She was like, I'm so fucking sick of this. And so she put me on there. She's like, you're gonna play the game. I'm like, I don't want to play the game. I don't like it. She's like, I don't care. You're gonna play the game. So I finally had to sit down. I played the game, and she had to actually stop me because my death ratio was so high. She was worried that she was going to get reported.
No,
I was like 0 and 18.
That's so
0 and 18.
Yeah, she thought she was going to get reported for feeding.
Dude, you know what I did to solve loot drama for World of Warcraft? Because I guild led and I raid led every guild I was ever a part of. We always did very well, given we were on less popular servers, so you know other guilds are better. But I told my entire guild that the loot is not for making yourself stronger; it's for making us stronger, right?
That's why you get it all.
I got a lot of gear.
It's out. Hey, look, you got to be on the team, right? I mean, you're on the team, so it makes sense you get the gear because the gear's on the team.
But it worked though, because we gave the best players the best shit, and then all of them got gear just as quick, because then we would kill it every single time. We progress way faster.
I get it. I get it.
Yeah, but I will admit, being top DPS as the tank was fucking awesome.
That sounds like you got a lot of gear.
I got a lot of gear, dude.
So we have the do we still have the cards that we're gonna do? Are we gonna do the
we have our first sponsor today.
Yeah, we actually have cards.
Oh, and I also
but first
I have to read a review.
Okay.
From our Apple podcast.
Apple podcast listeners.
Yeah, this was a comment March 10th, 2023. And we try to read one comment from the Apple podcast every week. So if you want to go there, download the episode, listen to it there, leave a comment, we can read your comment next week. This is from Nurax275. and it says, I bought an iPhone for this. 5 out of 5 stars podcast. $800 and 1 failed marriage later, and I'm able to listen to this show while walking my dog.
Let's go.
Amazing.
That's, I think, good.
It's very good.
Is that good? Okay.
That's so good. It's so
Great.
good.
All right. Yeah, there's a little
Great,
bit of
good
mixed
for him.
messages there. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. Guys, we've had a very good episode. We've had a lot of fun. And I want to say thank you for watching. This is now, I didn't even know this, but it's our 6th episode.
Yep.
Yep.
Holy shit.
Oh, I don't know if we said we have another guest coming on next week.
Yep.
Oh,
And
go ahead.
our next guest is art streamer of the year, Meat Canyon.
Yep.
Is going to be with us in the studio next week. We're going to be talking to him. It's going to be cool.
I can't wait.
Awesome.
There's going to be 2 streamer award winners in the same show.
And 2 that are not.
Isn't that crazy?
Sick.
Yeah, absolutely. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I think we're pretty much good to go, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
besides-
is there anything else that we need to sell out for?
Yep. If you're still here,
Yeah.
we're coming up on 100,000 subs, so make sure to like,
Yes.
comment, and subscribe, and hit the bell for
Yes.
all notifications if you haven't done so already.
There you go.
Cool.
Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you later. Peace.
Then you turn and you look at me. There's a little glimmer that I can see. A sparkle in your eyes. It makes me realize all we need is you and me. And light shines from your eyes. It brightens.
Hello, chat. Welcome back to the back-to-back. Second stream of the day. How you doing? How's everybody going? How's everybody going? Time for the return of a little Ludwig Mango Friday, Mango Ludwig Friday, whatever you want to call it, aka a great excuse to get way too drunk. I'm not drinking away the pain of the M80 loss. No, first of all, you don't drink in reaction to sad things. That's a bad rabbit hole to go down. Second of all, I'm not even sad. I'm not even sad. I don't even care. I don't even care. Because, like, here's the thing. I have full confidence in MXM. I don't care that we lost. Losing was learning to me. Losing was learning to me. Would it have been nice to win? Sure. Sure. Fine. Sure. Yeah. But I understand that we learn, and we're still in loser's bracket, so we got some work to do, you know? I'm live and getting drunk. Want to join? At everybody, Discord. A shot every 5 minutes? Okay, look. A rational person would look at the title, see this countdown in the top right, and think to themselves, there's no fucking way this guy is going to take a shot of alcohol every 5 minutes. In an hour, that would be 12 shots. In 3 hours, which is the average length of a stream, that would be 36 shots. That's enough to send the blood alcohol content above a level that I would probably be able to survive. And so an average person would be fucking right that I'm not going to do it. But I will be taking a shot. And it will be alcohol every 5 minutes. It just won't be a shot of liquor. Simple. Come on. Clickbait, baby. Welcome. How's it going? No. Don't say boo. Don't start booing. Don't start booing. I have a 6-pack of beer, and I'm going to go through my 6 beers by the end of the stream. That's what I'm doing. I'm not going over. I'm not going under, probably. I'm going to get my 6 beers in. All right? This is not me getting sloshed to the point that I can't breathe. Don't say boo. Okay. To the people saying boo, honest question. And feel free to answer how you want to answer. Do you prefer that I take so many shots that I have to get my stomach pumped? Is that what you would prefer?
I'll take a hit and we'll get back into Diablo.
Don't say yes. I know you don't mean that. I know you like me more than that. I know we have a better relationship than that. Okay, well, if it makes you feel better, this is not all I am drinking.
Already there when everyone came in, it was like these beautiful like roasted vegetables with like edible flowers on them, and we were like, what the fuck, this is fancy as hell. Then we get the next thing.
There's no new content points. Where's the content? All right, here we go. Watch Riker.
Hey folks, this is Riker with a gaming news wrap-up video where we discuss the happenings of the week. This week's topics include the latest Diablo 4 news, including devs speaking out on beta complaints, the D4 beta melting video cards, also Counter-Strike 2 being revealed, and more gaming news. As always, discussion timestamps can be found in the description below. But right before you skip ahead, just a quick reminder to ring that sub notification bell to be alerted to new Saturday episodes and stay up to date with gaming news highlights. But before we dive into the news, allow me to introduce you folks to Everlegion, a game that may just scratch that itch of casual fun you're looking for. Everlegion is a 3D collecting idle RPG with more than 100 heroes across 7 different factions to collect. I got a weakness for these kinds of games. They're my guilty pleasure. It hits that right balance of casual fun and RPG progression and figuring out the best team compositions and ranking heroes into tier lists of power. It's something you can just pop up when you got a minute here and there throughout the day, whether you're waiting on a YouTube ad to finish, or the microwave to beep, or a friend to finish telling you a really boring story. You build a team of heroes, send them into dungeons, you know the drill. They've got great 3D character models with real personality to them in their animations. You can play it super casually, it doesn't need a lot of your time. It's a nice go-to when you're too tired to play your main PC game and just want to relax. It's pretty free to play friendly, and they're always updating the game, adding new heroes. If you complete the tutorial, you get 25 free summons. Here, let's see what we get with these pulls. Is that Garzak? That's Garzak. That's like an S tier hero right there. My favorite hero that I found is this guy here, Zalethir. He's a support that does big heals while simultaneously applying damage over time to enemies in an area, and his ultimate makes an ally unkillable for 10 seconds while giving them a huge attack boost. He's just a beast of a support. The game has a faction system where factions can get bonuses against other factions, so elves get a 25% damage boost against undead, humans against orcs, etc. So, join me in Everlegion and support the channel. It's always fun to get a guild going in these. Click the link to download the game or scan the QR code and use my exclusive gift code ELRiker to get 10 free hero draws. But it'll only work for the first 100 people who redeem it, so first come, first serve. We'll kick things off with the Diablo news. Diablo 4's open beta weekend is currently ongoing. Free for everyone to try, running until Monday at noon Pacific. You can find me streaming on Twitch later this afternoon. Yesterday I streamed on YouTube. There should be a VOD up there of some Necromancer gameplay. I'll be streaming on YouTube tomorrow as well. I have 3 VODs up from last week where I streamed Barbarian, Rogue, and Sorceress, and last week's early access beta test kicked off on Friday with some pretty massive queues. But Blizzard got the queue situation under control by Saturday. I was really surprised. I expected Saturday to be 10 times worse since everyone would be off work, whereas on Friday was really mostly the Euros at the start. The European players who were slamming the servers and a lot of the NA guys only came on later on. With everyone being able to slam the servers at the same time, I thought, forget about it, 2-hour queues, but they apparently put out about 6 hotfixes that really improved the queue situation. I had to wait an hour
the stream,
on
boys,
Friday
on
before I
Kick.
got in game on Saturday. It was 1
Follow the
minute.
fucking stream.
And speaking to enemy.com, Diablo General Manager Rod Ferguson stressed that the beta is an actual beta, you know, intended for testing to make the final game better, not just some glorified demo that was meant to run perfectly and just serve as marketing and publicity. In fact, before this week's free open beta even began, Blizzard warned that we should expect queues, that they need to stress the servers and test the queue system so that everything will go smooth when the game actually launches. Now, at the time of this recording, I haven't actually experienced the Friday queues, so a little bit of a weird time bubble happening right now. Maybe everything is on fire right now. And on the topic of class balance, that was another common complaint or criticism or critique from players. Many people were agreeing that the Barbarian felt weaker than the Rogue and the Sorcerer. Now, I know there are a couple of you who are saying, y'all are crazy, Barb is super strong, but the majority of the feedback was that the Barb felt weaker than the Rogue and the Sorceress until the Barb reached higher level within the beta, something around level 18 to 20. And Ferguson basically said that, yes, this is true and it's by design. He said, quote, "There's a lot of balance there, but the trick around balance is that it's a balance over time, not a balance of the moment. Not all classes at level 5 should have the same power. Due to the enchantment specialization, sorcerers will have the most skills of any class because with barbarians having 4 weapons, they will have the most legendary slots of any class. When you take that across all of them, there will be different points in time where a barbarian is in some ways a little underpowered compared to some of the other classes in, say, the first 10 to 20 levels. But when you get to level 30 to 40 and legendaries are falling a lot, barbarians can be super strong. Then there are things around the skill gap, which I think is built into it. I think the agility and mobility of a rogue is harder to play than a necromancer that has 12 skeletons fighting on their side that they can just send out and fight. So again, that was my experience. The barb really started to pick up around level 18 to 20, and after we got a bunch of skill synergizing legendaries. That said, I'm not sure I agree with the design decision to balance things this way. If 2 new players party up, one plays a barb, another one plays a sorcerer, then after a couple of hours, the barb player may feel like the barbarian just sucks, without understanding that the power levels equal out over time. It's not something that's obvious that the game tells you right away. Now, while the endgame balance is all that ultimately matters for long-term players who will stick with the game, I'm not sure it's the best new player experience for them to feel like, oh, I picked the class that sucks. Now, throughout just the early access beta, over 1 million players reached level 20. Now, that's players, not characters. While it wasn't super difficult to reach level 20, I'm sure not everyone who tried.
The only thing that matters is what happens at in-game that people are worried about. They're not going to be worried about the leveling power, so that doesn't really that doesn't matter. Sorry, let's switch keyboards for that.
The beta had the time to hit 20, could take a few hours. So I can see easily 2 to 3 million players having participated in just the early access beta, which you had to pay for to get in, either by pre-ordering the game or buying a KFC sandwich. And I can't imagine the KFC people consisted of that large a percentage of the player base. I can only imagine how many millions will play now during this free weekend. And for those wondering, reaching level 20 on any character during either last weekend or this weekend's beta will reward you with the Wolf Puppy Backpack. But you only have it when the game fully releases, not during beta. I know a lot of folks keep asking, hey, how come I didn't get the backpack? You'll get it on release, you don't get it now. That is something that wasn't clear. Also, a PSA for folks playing the beta this weekend. You can leave a dungeon via a simple emote command. Hold E, then click Exit Dungeon. Or you can do it by just bringing up the minimap and clicking the Exit Dungeon icon. So after you defeat a boss, you don't need to run all the way back to the entrance of the dungeon, you just use the Exit Dungeon shortcut. Then, in an interview with Eurogamer, game director Joe Shelley commented on the feedback about dungeons being repetitive and including backtracking. These are all things that I spoke about, by the way, in my impressions video over here. If you haven't seen it, it's actually really nice that the devs have been coincidentally speaking on these topics. So specifically on backtracking, he said, quote, "We don't want players to be running through an empty dungeon. In cases where you're going to get a key and running back through an area, there should be enemies that are showing up to refresh that. It is a goal of ours that you're not running
that it gives you a little check mark telling you
basically
you've been
ever.
there.
It can be okay
It's
for
very
very
nice.
short periods of time." Okay, now speaking on a personal level, backtracking is definitely made better by having monsters to fight, but I'm not the kind of person to full clear a dungeon to begin with. I already leave monsters alive in my wake. I'm picking and choosing what I'm going to fight and what I'm going to leave behind. I go for either high density or high priority enemies. If I'm able to move through the enemies without too much hindrance in order to get to the objective, I might do that. So I actually haven't really noticed that enemies were respawning behind me as I was backtracking. I just assumed they were the monsters that I left alive. So given the choice, sure, I would rather backtrack through a dungeon with monsters than a dungeon that's empty, but there's still just a sense of backtracking being a waste of time regardless. For myself personally, I think it comes down to discovery. As long as I'm exploring new corridors, I feel like I'm making some kind of progress, but retracing my steps doesn't feel like progress, even if there's new monsters, because I'm not there to kill monsters. My objective isn't, generally, the dungeon objective isn't to kill monsters, it's bring key here, kill boss, that's why I'm there. Killing monsters don't help me complete the quest faster, in fact, they slow me down. But for whatever reason, the sense of exploring an uncharted path is enough for me to feel like I'm accomplishing something. Maybe because I don't know what treasures await beyond the fog of war in the next room. And I do have to say that some of the dungeons that require you to go get 2 keys on opposite sides of the map and then bring them back to the middle, some of them actually have great designs that allow you to circle back to the main area by exploring a new branch of the dungeon. So even though you're technically going back to an area you've already gone, you're doing it through a path that you haven't taken. And that's the kind of solution that I really like to see. Map designs where you have this sort of circular design in it, not literally, but that is able to bring you through an alternate path such that you're still discovering new stuff along the way back to a place you've already been. But again, that's just me.
I love that there's like this
psychology.
hidden like
I don't know
place
if
over here.
most people share
get into
these
the
feelings, so I
court-
encourage you
his
folks to
quarters.
sound off in the comments. I know I saw some comments of people saying, well, backtracking is what, D2 was all about. You'd be in those big dungeons. The giant, Mephisto, the Durance of hate on Hell was enormous, and there was so much backtracking. Granted, I remember the game being about getting Enigma in order to skip past all that as fast as possible, because no one actually liked it, but again, that's me and my psychology. Sound off, what do you think would improve backtracking, if it's something that even needs to be improved, or is that and should that be a part of the game? I'd like to see your comments. Then addressing another topic of criticism that the dungeons were repetitive, Shelley said, quote, "When you think about dungeons overall, and there are well over 100 dungeons in the game, and in the beta, of course, you're only seeing the dungeons that exist in the Fractured Peaks, which is about 20% of the overworld. One of the design decisions we made is we wanted the dungeons, an individual dungeon, to have certain properties about it that were consistent and tied to that dungeon and that place in the world.
Oh shit.
So that when you go into a dungeon, it's not just drawing out of a raffle all the elements, there are some things that are consistent. And so this was the suspicion that I had, that the dungeons in the Fractured Peaks may be similar to each other, but dungeons in other regions, the other 80% of the game, may be different. When the game launches, we won't be restricted to the Fractured Peaks. The story is non-linear. You can move along from region to region. You don't have to complete the Fractured Peaks first. So I really wonder, is it just feeling repetitive? Because, yeah, sure, it'll be repetitive to do the Den of Evil and the Cave in Act 1 of D2 over and over. They have the same tile set, they, same randomized or pseudo-random dungeon layouts. But when you factor those in with all the other dungeons and all the other acts in the game, now it no longer feels repetitive. Another piece of feedback I had was that I felt drop rates were too high in the beta. And Rod confirmed on Twitter that drop rates are artificially inflated for the beta in order to...
I forgot to see what legendaries I got, boys. Let's see. Grant's Unstoppable. Iron Skin. 14 damage. That's pretty good. Lucky Hit. You gain Fortify. I'm gonna go with this one. Lucky Hits. Oh, nice. We'll go with that one. Damaging an enemy with a core ability skill has a 40% chance to extend your duration of berserking by 1%. Damaging an elite grants you a barrier absorbing 443 damage. This effect can only happen once every 30 seconds. I think I'm good with the ones I got on. Yeah. Make it down to shit.
To better test all the different legendary combinations in the small testing window that we have. So that's perfect. That's great to hear. I did feel drop rates were too high. I suspected that was because of beta. We have confirmation. That is reassuring. We also got an update on a feature that was previously teased in an old dev update. Remember how spell effects were promised to look more impressive as they went up in level? Well, Twitter user Remos321 asked the devs if spell intensity was still a thing in Diablo 4. And Associate Art Director on Visual Effects Daniel Briggs, as in Briggs Wrath Ring from Diablo 3, confirmed that
it has indeed been a few days. Hold on. Okay, there's a few subs going through here.
teased in an old dev update. Remember how spell effects were promised to look more impressive as they went up in level? Well, Twitter user to a dungeon, it's not just drawing out of a raffle all the elements, there are some things that are consistent. And so this was the suspicion that I had, that the dungeons in the Fractured Peaks may be similar to each other, but dungeons in other regions, the other 80% of the game, may be different. When the game launches, we won't be restricted to the Fractured Peaks. The story is non-linear. You can move along from region to region. You don't have to complete the Fractured Peaks first. So I really wonder, is it just feeling repetitive? Because, yeah, sure, it'll be repetitive to do the Den of Evil and the Cave in Act 1 of D2 over and over. They have the same tile set, they, same randomized or pseudo-random dungeon layouts. But when you factor those in with all the other dungeons and all the other acts in the game, now it no longer feels repetitive. Another piece of feedback I had was that I felt drop rates were too high in the beta. And Rod confirmed on Twitter that drop rates are artificially inflated for the beta in order to better test all the different legendary combinations in the small testing window that we have. So that's perfect. That's great to hear. I did feel drop rates were too high. I suspected that was because of beta. We have confirmation. That is reassuring. We also got an update on a feature that was previously teased in an old dev update. Remember how spell effects were promised to look more impressive as they went up in level? Well, Twitter user Remos321 asked the devs if spell intensity was still a thing in Diablo 4, and Associate Art Director on Visual Effects Daniel Briggs, as in Briggs Wrath Ring from Diablo 3, confirmed that they are. Skill intensity is based on your skill points and legendary affixes for that skill. The total rank that a skill can get to includes +5 points from that skill tree, +6 from gear affixes that give a level to a specific skill, +3 from gear affixes that give a level to a skill category, since all skills are grouped into categories like core skills for instance, and then +4 from extremely rare redacted. Maybe unique items, which apparently only start dropping around level 50. And he finished by saying that modifying the size of a skill can come from many different sources. Skill points for certain skills, legendary items, legendary paragon nodes, or glyphs. Then in other Diablo 4 news, it seems that the game was causing problems for some people with specific video cards, specifically the 3080 Ti and generally cards from Gigabyte. People were getting black screens after which their computer would hard lock, restart, and it seems specific cutscenes in D4 were triggering this crash. Now, not only would this make your computer freeze and restart, some users were reporting that this actually bricked their video cards entirely, with some adding that they could smell smoke. Now, this week, NVIDIA released new game-ready drivers specifically for Diablo 4. Hopefully that resolved the issue, but I couldn't confirm this before recording this video, so if you're on a 3080 Ti, I'd suggest looking more into this before trying to run the beta, just in case. Just confirm that the issue is resolved. That's a big chunk of money to lose. And lastly in Diablo 4 news, Blizzard released a short trailer for a giveaway they held. It's too late to enter now, but it was for a chance to win services from Thumbtack, which would basically have people come over and take care of your chores so that you can play the game during the weekend. A funny promotion with a great trailer that was actually reminiscent, intentionally or not, of a great TV spot for Diablo 2 back in the day. Here's the little D4 teaser trailer.
The Diablo 4 open beta is here. Spend the weekend battling evil, and let us fulfill your mortal duties while you play. Comment the tasks you'll shun with #Diablo for the weekend for the chance to win.
Now compare that to the Diablo 2 TV spot and tell me there aren't similarities here.
At first I didn't know what to think. Maybe they just celebrated Halloween early in this town. Maybe every day. I began looking for answers. But soon I couldn't get the images I'd seen out of my head. And it was clear that their world was becoming mine.
Bad dream, huh?
Diablo 2. Play it now on PC and Macintosh. Rated M for mature.
That TV spot was legendary. Then I'll finish off the Diablo section of today's news with this handy graphic for those of you who are playing the beta this weekend. This shows the location of every altar of Lilith. These are hidden collectibles. Each one will increase your character's power a tiny bit in a different way, but a lot of them are very hard to find if you're not actually looking for them. So if you do want to go collect them all, just come here, pause the video, open up your map, and head on to these locations. Alright, on to non-Diablo news. Counter-Strike 2 was officially announced after we spoke about how it leaked in a past video. The game will launch this summer as a free upgrade to CSGO, with beta already available to select players. Some of the new features and technologies include smoke grenades acting as dynamic, volumetric objects that will interact with the environment, meaning they'll react to lighting, gunfire, and explosions. So you can shoot through smoke to briefly
I'm excited
clear
for
it and
Counter-Strike
see through it.
2.
Improvements are being made to the server infrastructure. Basically, the game should just feel more responsive and more consistent overall with respect to your input lag. Maps are being fully overhauled with new graphics, of course, and the game overall seems to have a brighter tone, softer lighting. I was surprised by that. And as we guessed, you'll be able to bring your entire CSGO inventory with you into CS2. Now, while I think my FPS days might be behind me at this point, I remember reviewing CSGO back in 2012 when it released. It was a really solid game, and if Counter-Strike 2 is basically just an improved version of Counter-Strike Global Offensive, in a new engine, hell, I think that's all the CSGO community wants or needs. In other news, the remake of Resident Evil 4 released to great reviews. On OpenCritic, it holds an average top critic rating of 92, with 97% of critics recommending it. That's massive. It certainly helps that the original 2005 game was also released to critical acclaim, but remakes can easily go sour, especially when you start making changes and you reimagine the original, which is what this remake does, but it all seems to work out for the best. Critics are saying it's an improvement over the original, already excellent game. Oh, and as part of a promotion, we're getting...
1318, Anno Kegistani. We have buried 92 souls on these hallowed grounds. Abortive and stillborn, 7. Bleeding wounds, 4. Childbed, 2. Executed, 15. Frostbitten, 6. Old age, 1. Removal of blood, 54.
Jesus.
Starvation, 3.
What the fuck? I love that it puts the stuff on your back.
Bite-sized episodes of Resident Evil 4 Masterpiece Theater in anime form, and they're quite funny. I'll link them below. And in related news, the creator of the Resident Evil 4 HD Project mod, which is a fan-made graphical remaster of the 2005 game that took 8 years to make and is a pretty popular mod in the community. He's been hired by Night Dive Studios, a company that specializes in remaking old games, and will actually soon be releasing its remake of System Shock. Good for him, and good for Night Dive for recognizing talent. I love the modding scene. It's one of my favorite things about PC gaming, and so I love to see success stories come out of the modding scene. And speaking of Night Dive Studios, Atari is acquiring them for $10 million. The studio was first formed in 2012 and has earned a reputation for obtaining the rights to games that have been abandoned, then updating them and re-releasing them. And that whole journey started when one of the founders of Night Dive, Stephen Kick, was trying to play 1999's System Shock 2, but couldn't get his old CD-ROM version of the game to run on his netbook, and he couldn't find a way to buy a digital copy of the game. You gotta really love System Shock in order to make an entire company to acquire the rights, rebuild it, re-release it so that you can play it. But more soberingly, this is gonna continue to be a real problem as technology continues to evolve, and it's just gonna get worse in this new age of always online, where we basically don't own our games anymore. We just own a day pass to visit our games. In 20 years from now, how many of the games that you play today do you think you'll still be able to play without the intervention of companies like Night Dive that go out and buy the rights to defunct games from defunct companies whose IP has been acquired by some holding company that doesn't even know what to do with it? Your always online game, when those servers go off, what's going to happen? Authentication servers, live service games. It's pretty rare that devs, once they shut down these servers, make changes in order to allow you to keep running the game. So the struggles of getting games from the 90s to run today, that's going to be a lot worse in the future. In other news, a patch has released for Elden Ring, patch 1.09, which adds ray tracing support, balance changes, and bug fixes. Notably, great swords, great axes, curved great swords, flails, these were all buffed, not an exhaustive list. We have holy damage and faith scaling added to the Great Club, and jump attacks were nerfed for PvP. Furthermore, the devs released an infographic with game stats in celebration of the game's 1-year anniversary. Since launch, there have been over 329 million attempts to kill Malenia. 14% of all player deaths can be attributed to falling. Only 12% of summons have been invasions. The most commonly cast spell is Rock Sling, and the most commonly acquired incantation is the Blessing of the Erd Tree. Does this match up with your experiences? Any surprises there? Sound off in the comments. In other news, we got the official story trailer for Star Wars Jedi Survivor. The game picks up 5 years after the events of Jedi Fallen Order, and from the footage it looks like you'll be able to bring companions with you into the world this time. we see something that looks like a tag team combo that reminded me of Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy. The traversals in this game also look really fun, with the parkour, wall running, and general platforming. Star Wars Jedi Survivor releases April 28th. Then, in some news about Final Fantasy XVI, in an interview with Famitsu and translated by Twitter user Itakimochi, the devs revealed that it'll take 35 hours to complete the campaign, or 70 to 80 hours to complete all the content in the game, so all the side quests, maxing out your abilities, acquiring all accessories, and complete every monster hunt. 11 of those hours consist of cutscenes, not including battle transition scenes. But on top of that, there will also be a new Game Plus mode, which will be called Final Fantasy Mode, which will allow you to carry over stats from a previous game's file into a new one, but with increased difficulty. There will also be leaderboards for competitive players. Final Fantasy XVI is set to release on June 22nd. And that's going to wrap up this week's video. But do be sure to have checked out last week's video, in which we discussed how some former big names from Diablo 3 are starting their own studio to make a new ARPG. Thanks for watching. Special thanks to my Twitch, Patreon, and YouTube supporters for making these videos possible. If you like Bois on this channel and want to support the creation of more content, you can consider pledging on YouTube or Patreon and unlocking behind-the-scenes content, monthly virtual hangouts, and more. If you enjoyed this video, please share it, check out these other videos, and subscribe to join Riker's Raiders for more gaming content.
My bags are full.
All right, everyone say hi, YouTube. We are recording live our second episode
Hell yeah.
of the series.
Classic Heroes.
Hardcore Heroes. This is episode number 2, in which we talk about and react to the biggest hardcore highlights and the biggest hardcore failures, I guess. Hopefully no failures, only highlights. So let's get into it, boys. Here we go. It is Hardcore Heroes time. Episode 2. It is time. Okay, we're on a level 30-something Warlock. No, early 40s Warlock.
Not ready yet.
Female no Warlock, great choice. Great choice. Pink pigtails, nice choice. We're trying to get the driftwood out here. Small sorrows. Everything's going well enough. There are the dragons that patrol behind him. I bet he's gonna pull dragons. I bet a dragon. Is everything right now seems fine. He's asleep for 12 seconds. He's sleeping. 7 seconds left.
You time a cord, your next.
Oh my god.
Damn, that's a fucking.
Back and chase that. The Murloc is not dead, by the way. The Voidwalker is dying. You can see something is killing that Voidwalker. He has no idea how much trouble he's in.
So I guess that's probably doubled, right?
This is not good. This is not good at all. The Voidwalker's dead. These are level 50 Horde guards. This guy was just like zoning out. You can tell. There's the potion. There's a Voidwalker. He's trying to howl with terror. He sacrifices. He's running. It's a little Horde patrol guard. And now he's running. There's a Death Boil. Now he's PvP playing. I think that's fine though. But he's gonna die. He was, like you could tell, he was kind of zoning out. He was not really playing. This totally caught him off guard. Oh. A little bit oblivious, yeah. Okay, we are 4-manning Nomer. We are 4-manning Nomer, and we are in the Dark Iron hallway leading to the final boss. Surely nothing is going to go wrong. I believe in them. I think it's all going to be good. They have a lot of agents here. They really do. Why are we 4-manning Nomer? That is not good. We're nuking down Skull. Good. Everyone's doing their job. If they see any landmines, they're going to go ahead and fight.
There he is, boys. There's the fucking butcher.
There's a landmine.
Oh, fuck. Here we go.
Landmines. Bring it on deck. This seems fine.
I'll leave him in there for now.
This seems fine. They're not really doing very much damage. These are killing kind of... they're being killed kind of slowly. He was Oh. He just got one shot. Dude, he was like a good 5 or 6 feet. Look, you can see the landmine right there. And he's right here. Man, the detonation radius on these is huge.
Oh fuck, dude! I'm
I did not
scared.
see that coming.
You fucking hear him?
My burdens.
I did not expect that. And watch how fast he dies. Watch this. Look at the HP bar. 1.
You can hear him over there. I'm about to get my dick kicked in.
Oh my god. Ah, that's tough.
Oh, let's
That's
go,
hard
bitch.
Okay, we have a level 20-something warlock. This is where Yuzu died. This elite spider Vessel. This is a big spider. You can fear it though. Like, as long as you can fear it, you're good. As a warlock, if you can fear it, you're good. Everything's fine.
I'm not ready yet.
Fear equals good. There's another fear. He's gonna reapply the immolate. Get the cursed agony back up. There it is.
Holy fuck.
And this is all you have to do. We reapply fear again, get the corruption back up. Take your time. Hopefully you don't get any bad respawns.
Is he gone?
Hopefully you don't get any bad respawns. What's going on up there? That spider's coming back down.
You only get one chance.
Get the dots back up. The elite is at
Fuck,
54,
dude.
55% HP. What could go wrong?
My dick kicked in.
What could go wrong? There's a fear. He's webbed for 7 seconds. That's kind of scary.
Sweet blood for the sun.
There's another fear. The only way this goes bad is if he has like a very unfortunate chain of resistance or something. There's a green light. You need to fear. He's netted. So he's got a Hellstone and a potion still. He hasn't used either. Go ahead and get the dots back up. The Voidwalker's just running around auto-attacking. Fine. I'm scared he's going to get respawns. Did he pull another mob in there? There might be another mob. No. Yeah, there is. There's another spider over there that he pulled now. Okay, he's got the elite spider. And 2 other spiders. Oh my god. He uses a potion and a Hellstone. He's getting spit on. He's trying to sacrifice the Voidwalker. He's too far away, though. Or no, the Voidwalker is dead, and now he's dead. Oh, man. That went south so fast. That's one of the scary things about fear. You need to always sort of, like, kite your fear mob back over to an area you know is safe, so that when it gets feared, it's like... Because he was sort of, like, progressively moving out further and further and further into uncharted territory with every cycle of fear, and he pulls some mods. You gotta be careful. Very careful.
What a tilter, man. I didn't get the fucking... I didn't kill him.
An early 40s human male warrior stuck in a net. Yeah, this is oh shit. He's stuck in a net for 8 more seconds. We have 2 Bloodsail Raiders and then 2 casters on him also. And he's stuck here for 8 seconds. He has a grenade.
What is the fucking angel guy doing with the butcher in his fucking basement?
Now
That's what I'm
another
wondering.
There's the fear. He just got netted again for 10 more seconds. The second that net timed out, another one, 10 seconds.
Yeah, so the...
Oh, that was not good.
Oh,
There's
no.
retail.
No! What the...
How did he start this pull? Rewind real quick. So he tried to pull this guy on the far right, and then that chain pulled this guy, and then this guy chain pulled that guy, and then this guy chain pulled that guy, and then that guy chain pulled this guy. Oh, man. Hey, that is tough. That's tough.
What the fuck was that bullshit?
What the fuck? What the fuck? True, not good. But if he had had power gum, who knows? Who knows what would have happened? If he was chewing power gum, there's no way to know. Okay, here we go. We're back at it. Dude, look at the user interface. Look at this. He has a health bar and a mana bar. He has like shoulder pads on his. What a crazy UI. What a crazy UI. I like it. I like it though. Okay, well we're killing some Red Ridge Murlocs. on our red paladin. Jennifer, good luck. You can do it. There's 2 of them now.
Thank the fates that you live. I will destroy the chalice, and with some luck, that will be the end of it. Thank you for all you've done, but please never speak of this again.
I feel like she's not gonna break. Like she's not gonna actually get rid of it. Just a feeling. She's definitely a demon. Still need it down. Oh, that's all the way over there. Okay, you can't go do that. What else do I need to complete still? Kind of like all these little dungeons, I guess. Oh.
I really wish you had nameplates. Chat, always have nameplates on. Always you need to have nameplates on. I can't even see how much HP these guys are at. Other than the one that he has targeted. We're getting ready to click our ability.
I'm dead.
Yeah, we didn't have any keybinds. Not a lot. We're thinking about clicking bubble. I think what happened was one of these got to low HP, ran away, and then he pivots on another one, and then the low HP one runs back, and now he's in a bit of a snafu. Tough. Oh, we're kiting Gorlash! And we're doing it rogue style.
I'm not ready yet.
Here's the Gorlash. Catch I mean, you have evasion. There's a gap. So he's kiting Gorlash all the way to the Booty Bay guards. Throw. Re-engage him. Good, there it is. There's evasion. Okay, so...
I'm not ready yet.
He needs to actually burn Gorlash down to 49% HP in order to be able to move his quest. So he's slowly bringing him over to the guards. Evasion is going to drop now. Evasion is gone. He's netted. Gorlash is netted. Ashella. It's probably about time for you to leave. You probably can leave. Oh my god! Oh, how low did he go? How low can you go? Hold up. Did I see a 1? This guy had 2 HP. Our friend Ashelia, 2 HP. Oh my god.
I can't lift more.
That's the great thing about vanilla. It's like if you get a new pair of green bracers that has 1 more stamina on it, sometimes that 1 stamina on your new level 27 green bracers is going to make the difference. I love that. Vanilla's so good. I love vanilla. Big time. And he makes it. He did the damage. Here we have a horde group that's doing dead mines, level 20. Okay, we're killing the goblin shipbuilders. We're working our way up top. Okay, he says he's Zoom. It's all good. They've only pulled one mob. Oh my god. Oh no. So you know what happened here? Somehow there's the deck up top. Somehow they aggroed a mob up top. And then it aggroed everything. This is not good. You know what I do, honestly? People are gonna die. I know. You see this? I know this is the wipe. You know what I do? If I'm this shaman, this is a warrior. I run up, I jump on the wheel. I say goodbye, I go deep, I don't back out, I go deeper, I run up, I run around, I jump on the wheel, and I wait. Because these guys are gonna die. That's the only way. There's no way they kill all these things. There is no way. Oh, Pepe is still alive for now. What if they actually pull this off? Why are you, like, you're running backwards. Where do you think you're gonna go? You're gonna run all the way back outside the instance. They will catch you. They will catch you. They will kill you. They've got the... Maybe they can... Oh, he's jumping in the water. This is... Okay, he's trying to hearth. He's hearthing. You know what? Maybe that is the play. Maybe that is the play he should make right now. If he stays in there, they're dead. I Hearthstone. I want to see, after he hearths, how many people die. Okay, we have a different point of view now. Okay. I love this. I love this. Okay, so they're still running. Our warrior, big spirit bro is gone. He vanishes. Our rogue vanishes. Good luck, guys. He says, good luck.
The axe of the woodsman, a man who stalked and butchered travelers in this area. Rumor has it, the woodsman disappeared recently and left his weapon behind. The priest who hired me didn't offer much more to go on. At this rate, I'll freeze before I find the damn thing. If you help me find the axe, I'll cut you in on the pay. Check the woods around town. I'm staying here where it's safe. I don't. Perrin does. He's a priest of sorts, but what he wants with it, I don't know. I've done work for him in the past. Always odd items or objects with a history. He pays well for them.
All right.
There's the patrol behind them. They're pulling goblin shipbuilders. Rogue, if you come out of stealth right now, you are the dumbest rogue ever. You are the dumbest rogue of all time. Hearth? Yeah, I don't think they can, man. I don't think they can. You just need to wait. You need to wait and watch your friends die. That's the only option. This poor feral dude. He's so dead. Mori. You are so dead. The shaman died. Pepe's dead. The druid is dead. He had to watch all of his friends die. Insane. Tough luck, bro. Tough luck. Alright, we have a 50-something mage here called Boo, and we're in the ruins of Anderhall, Weston's Legacies. We're pulling the skeletal warlord. So you guys know, in order to do the what's it called, all along the watchtowers main quest, you don't actually need to aggro this guy. You can just come up here right on the door, use your item, and you actually do not need to kill the elite guy. Yeah, a little gamer hack. But he's doing it. He's a Giga Chad. He doesn't care. He's gonna do it anyway. He's doing it anyway. Ooh, keep him slowed. Ooh, okay. Surely he's gonna be fine. There's a knockdown and there's a bleed. And wow. Can we get a rewind? That all happened so fast. What just happened? What? Whoa. Gets hit for 404, it's a crit. He gets hit for 718, it's a crit. And he's got a bleed. He's got a rend on him now also. Then he gets hit, and then he's dead. And then he's dead. So you don't want to touch those guys. Do not touch those guys. He pretty much just got deleted. He got deleted. That's a lot of crits. This guy's only one level over him also. Huh. It's like kind of poorly played, but also unlucky. It's a little bit of both. But hey, if If you want to be able to never die in the hardcore challenge, you need to buy Power Gun using promo code HARDCORE for 10% off on your Power Gun purchase. Oh. We're in the Dragon Maw Raider camp in the wetlands. Oh boy. He just had 2 respawns. He's killing one. So you guys know these guys net. These guys are really scary for a warrior. Like, really, really scary. And so he's killing one. He's in the net. The net's about to drop off. He's got 2 more raiders spawning. He's going to be getting triple netted. Like, there's no way out. This is bad. And there's another 10-second net.
My bags are full.
You know, this warrior is using a staff. He's trying to min-max. He's doing what the warrior class Discord said to do. He's using a staff. Honestly, if he dies, I'm not too worried. Because he's not even cool maxing. If he was cool maxing and he was playing Fury, he was dual wheel. He's using a staff. Ew. Ew, that's so lame. Ew. Anyway, you need to pop retail. Does he have retail? Where's our retail keybind? I'm blind. He hasn't popped it yet, though. Wait, he's level... What level do warriors get retail? Shift V? Okay, so, okay. Okay. Oh, no, he does have it. Yeah, he has it. Okay. He's got it. He's just in defensive stance right now is what the deal is. Okay, like, do you think if he had just popped retail sooner and just committed to killing them, he's still sitting on Blood Fury. If he had just committed to killing them, do you think he could have done this? Because I think so. I think he could have. I think he totally could have. I'm gonna rewind here. And I'll tell you where he does it. Okay? He tries to run away. Now, you pop retail. Now, you're in a net. It's 10-second long. You have no other option. Commit to it. You have a fear also. But he just kind of stands here and just like, okay, so he clicks defensive stance. Look at the head, like you can see his mouse just like hovering around. What am I gonna, do I want to do this? Do I want to potion? Do I want to, I'm gonna, okay, not good. Dude, how is a clicker using a staff? Because a staff is like one of the min-max things that all the min-max warriors do. You know what's min-max? Not clicking! Not clicking health pot! Okay? That's min-max. Sorry, I'm being a dickhead. I'm sorry. Sorry, it's okay. You can do it, Gedran. I believe in you, Gedran. Sorry. I believe in you. I'm on Team Gedran. There's the fear. Okay, put a hamstring on that other guy. They're all feared. He finally fears. I believe in you. I really do believe. He's got nothing. He just has to run. He's netted. Oh, no. Oh! They reset. They reset. Oh, that is so lucky. I told you. I knew he could do it. I knew he could do it. All right, we have dash shot. He's in it. Feral Druid. So he's like a level 56 Feral Druid, I think, because these mobs are orange.
I'm not ready yet.
This is a scary place to be when you're fighting orange mobs as Feral Druid. It is a scary place to be. You think it's dead? Like, there is a really high mob density in this area. There's a lot of mobs. It's very easy to pull too many mobs. Really, a lot of mobs. He pops the Chained Essence of the Ramkus trinket, which is a little poison damage AoE. You can see that. Ooh. So, he is losing this fight. He is not winning this fight. There's the Torrent Stomp. Both of them resist. Why? Because they're 4 levels higher. So he's thinking, I'm going to pop War Stomp and get a couple kills off. They both resist. He potions. He says, I need to run. The problem is if you run, like I said, there's a million mobs in the way. And there's a bunch on the path up here. It's so morbidly funny because we saw another player yesterday die in this exact same spot doing this exact same thing. You pull too many mobs, you lose the fight, you try to run away, and then on the way out you pull another 10 mobs. We've seen this before. He can do it. I don't think so, man. I think his time is done. He's level 57. Oh man. it's so tough because what's this guy's playtime, like 7 days, 8 days / play to get to 57 on a hardcore character? He's invested a lot of time to get here. Oof. Oh man, this is a scary spot. It really is, especially when you're underleveled. Really scary spot. It's over. Man. Owatonka. Here we go. Oh my, you know what just happened. In the Barrens, every Horde player knows this. There is a wandering band of Ashenvale Outrunners, and they are, I think they're elite Alliance NPCs. And he runs up here, they're right there, and he pulls them. They are going to run his ass down and destroy it. They're going to destroy this guy's ass. And he knows it. He's popping sprint. He gets dazed by Owatonka. And now he's going to die. And now he dies. He popped evasion. Didn't matter. He still dies.
Rough.
That's tough. Jackie is in the Bloodsail boat hold on the wild shore, killing Bloodsail sea dogs in our low 40s. Okay. We've got 2 of them. Come on, Jackie, you can do it. So, how does a level 40-something character have so few... I'm just trying to, like, where are the abilities? You've got a couple abilities there, a couple abilities there. There's your health potion, there's your bandage. I feel like there's supposed to be more on your bars than just these things,
You can take
right?
what's left.
Maybe I'm totally wrong. Maybe this is just how it is to be a rogue. Oh, we hide them? Yeah, I don't know if that's good. He's trying it. The sea dog is 60%. He does not have a potion right now. You have a kidney. You can do a 4-point kidney right now. There's your kidney. Oh my god, he pulls a mob. Oh my god, he pulls a mob. And he's gouged. He just made the fuck up of a century. Oh my god, did you see that? Did you see that? That feels so bad. I'm pretty sure what just happened. Okay, so initially I thought that he blinded this mob as it died when he was trying to blind this mob. But this is blind here, I'm almost positive, so he doesn't have that anyway. No, I think it was... He still has gouge. Yeah, no, okay, he's fine. So, gouge this and bandage? Well, you can't bandage. You can't bandage, you've got a poison damage ticking on you. You're not gonna bandage.
I'm not ready yet.
You've got a kidney in 4 seconds. But that's 4 seconds too late because you are dead. Because you are now dead. So there was just like a little patrol mob over here that wandered on over and yoink, pulled him. Pulled him. Damn. Those boats, like, you see a lot of deaths in those boats too. Hey. Hey. I've seen this before. I've seen exactly this before.
I must wait.
Man, I'm having flashbacks. How many people die this time? Come on, Lil Kitty. I believe in you, Lil Kitty. Lil Kitty, keep running. When all the mobs are up, you jump down. Abandon your friends. Let them go. Okay. Once all the mobs are up. If this guy has seen my video, he would know he's gonna jump soon. Okay? You've got to know. Keep going up. You're fine. You don't even have aggro. You don't have aggro yet. There's aspect of the cheetah. Little kitty doesn't. Little kitty, you should have jumped 3 seconds ago. Little kitty, you're trying to hearth right now. Right in their face. Right in their faces. And okay, he makes it out. How did Kuda die? I want to see Kuda. Kuda. So this guy saw my video. He jumped. Kuda jumped. What did he jump on? He jumped on a big pile of landmines. At this moment, he knew. Oh man, that is not good. That is not good. Oh no. God damn it. Oh, but our friend Little Kitty makes it out. Little Kitty makes it out alive. All good. Maybe Little Kitty was going to jump and then said, no, I just saw what happened to my friend Kuda. I'm not jumping. I'm gonna risk it up here. And you're out, and you're good. Oh no. Kuda is just like invisible. Kuda can't even believe what just happened. I want to see Kuda say something. Say something. Oh, was that Kuda? Hold up, rewind. Where was it? No, that's Baked with the sad face. Oh man. They're talking about it. I should have dropped and hearthed out. There were lots of bombs. There were a lot of bombs. Boys, that is Hardcore Heroes episode number 2. That is our new series. Let's get a clap in the chat for all the people that we just witnessed, for all of the Hardcore Heroes. And I guess I'll see you guys in episode 3. Thank you very much. Make sure to drop a comment, subscribe, like the video, and we have links to all of these streamers in the bio of the video as well. Go find these guys and show them some love. Okay? Do that. Thank you. Goodbye.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Drop Frames for Europeans, at least for the next 2 weeks. We're going to be an hour early every week, so you get to see us, you know, it's a special gift. We're really happy about it. We're excited about it. Just like our guest today, who's not here, but he's still on time because daylight saving times has not affected Australia yet. So he's going to join us. I don't have eyes. Everything's just in complete disarray. Welcome to Drop Frames. Zeke's back.
God.
Am I like Event Horizoning right now? Is that?
Yes.
What is the line that he says in Event Horizon? I forget what it was.
Where we're going, we won't need eyes.
I think that's
or
right.
eyes to see or something.
Something like that. Something like that. Zeke, welcome back. How was the break? How was Baltimore?
I'm sorry, Zeke is not here right now.
Oh.
In his place, he has put a recording because he is still in bed for another hour.
Oh, okay.
That's totally valid. No, Baltimore was great. I mean, it's as good as Baltimore gets.
Which, like, how good would you say? Like, where we would?
It was fine. It was fine. We went to the reason why we went there is because it was my lady's birthday, and she lived there for many years. And we went to visit her old haunts, like her old favorite places. Like we went to her favorite bagel place, favorite coffee place, you know, breakfast, you know, all that kind of stuff. We went to the aquarium. We went to DC. I'd never been to DC before, so we went to DC and we walked around. Time kind of got away from us. We were gonna do more Smithsonian stuff, but time kind of got away from us. By the way, if you go there, like to DC, and you want to rent get a scooter or one of those like fucking city bikes or something like that,
Yeah.
like seriously, because it was walked like 8 miles, like around the whole, like, you know, everywhere.
Yeah.
And it was just like, I didn't need to walk that much. Like, it would have been just fine on a scooter.
Nice.
Which I wish I would have done. Also, I'm overweight and my feet hurt. Anyways, so time kind of got away from us, so we only had one Smithsonian that we could go to. With the time remaining, we had like an hour left of the day, so we went to the U.S. History Museum and saw some, like, you know, U.S. Americana shit.
Yeah.
Edison, and we saw Julia Child's kitchen that they recreated. You know, that kind of shit.
Did you do
it was really fun.
Did you do the Wire tourist adventure?
Is that a thing?
No, that's
okay. No, I mean, like, I wouldn't be surprised, like, if they took us on a tour of, like, this is where, you know, Omar, like, was, you know, shooting people, like,
that would be
and this is, this is Amsterdam. Like,
yeah. It'd be rough. It'd be a little.
Yeah.
It would be a little scary sometimes too.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, so no, I didn't do that. But yeah, we did lots of fun stuff, and I took a picture of the Washington Monument up my butt. So that was
nice. A beautiful America trip. Yeah, just 10 out of 10.
Yeah, and all American.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely. Code, did you go on any big trips the past week? Baltimore, DC, anything like that? You know, tour the U.S.
No.
Oh, okay. Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah, kind of boring over here. Got some trees.
You got some trees?
Trees.
Wait, hold.
We're actually gonna have to be doing that soon. Yeah.
Are you saying cut or got? I don't know if this is a rich person thing or an everyday person thing.
Yeah.
That's both words combined, Co. That doesn't make sense.
No, we got some seedlings.
Okay.
Since I wouldn't really call it a rich person thing,
I thought you went and got like trees from somewhere
no,
else
not like giant
and transplanted
trees.
them to your property.
Yeah. No, we're putting up like some blockers and stuff for neighbors.
Got it. Okay. Just a row of trees so you never have
About
to see your
it.
neighbors.
Yeah, kind of.
Works out. Well, now we get to do 40-ish, 50-ish minutes of things that we can talk about that Skill Up wouldn't have an opinion on or want to talk about. That's going to be the show here for the next little bit while he wakes up. It's 4 a.m., by the way, at least. I think it's 4:11 right now in Australia. So he was already waking up early for us. And then he's waking up even earlier now. But yeah, they call it like 40 minutes of stalling, but we could talk Zeke's favorite things, and that's Path of Exile and Path of Exile related things that Co brought up to me earlier, called Last Epoch.
Oh, yeah.
You were trying to sell me on this game, and I silenced the conversation and said, let's save it for the show. So what is this whole thing? The news is that Last Epoch hit like 0.9. They're still not at 1.0 yet this past week. It was the multiplayer patch, and they did a bunch of like sponsored streams around it. And I think they got you addicted.
Yes.
Okay. Why? What is it about this game that has gotten you addicted? I'll pull up some bugs.
So first of all, it's not done and it has some bugs.
Okay.
But the thing I like about it is I feel like you know how we've actually talked in the past about, well, me specifically, and most long-term Path of Exile fans then took out the crosses and attempted to banish me. But I've spoken about how I kind of wish Path of Exile would have a way to like load a build into the game, and it would kind of like show you, where it goes, or at least suggest things. I wish that whole experience was a little bit more guided. And I feel like in a lot of ways, Lost Epoch is an ARPG like Path of Exile, except it's taken a lot of the lack of approachability that Path of Exile is kind of famous for and done something about it. So the crafting is more, yeah.
If I may, if you want to pronounce it correctly, it's Epoch. It's Epoch.
They actually say it in the game as Epoch, and I
so they pronounce it in the game.
Thing. Yes, apparently there's a British accent in the game, and apparently in Britain it is pronounced Epoch, and then in America and other places it's pronounced Epoch. or epoch, like with a U. So I do know, and yeah, I actually went, like, if you Google it and look and Google the word epoch, it's pronounced epoch. But because it's a British accent in the game, they actually say in the game, epoch. Like, they say it like that.
Wow.
So, okay. It's a thing. Anyway. I hate it.
So it's the show about the Chrono Trigger airship.
The devs are apparently huge fans, and like there's even a zone in the game called the End of Time. So I mean, like there's clearly some Chrono Trigger
nice.
in the game.
All right. Just
We
leave with that
basically
next
like
time. I might check it out.
this, for instance. You get you get a bunch of skills. You get subclasses. You get a base class, and then they all get skills. And then like here you can pick 5 of them, and every single skill has something like that, which is like a big spider web of ways to enhance it, or change it, or give it additional stuff. You also have a passive skill tree for your main class and your subclass. And it's basically, it feels like Path of Exile, if Path of Exile were actually approachable. That's what this game is. I'm playing without any kind of a guide, and I'm having a good time with it. And it's really fun. The way that items and crafting is done is super intuitive. So an item has like this thing called forgeability, which is like a number, like 28. And then you get all these shards that are all sorts of affixes, prefixes and suffixes. And you can just add them on based on how much forgeability a weapon has left. And there's like modifiers and stuff. There's some RNG if you want to do it. But it makes it so it is so much easier. And you can just do this wherever you want. You don't need to be a station or anything. You can just do it whenever you want. So it makes it so it's so much easier to like make builds or fill in gaps in your build if you need like more health on hit, or if you need like more health regen or mana regen or certain resistances. So it's just the TLDR is it's an ARPG that has in many ways the depth of Path of Exile, but is so much more approachable and just easier to deal with in like a casual way. So yeah, I've only been playing it for 10-ish hours, and I still have a huge amount to learn and a huge amount to go in and figure out. I also apparently the end game is, this is a totally different thing we can talk about. See all those down votes?
Yeah, why is it being downvoted to hell? Well, let's finish your
Appreciate everybody that stopped by the stream,
it's
guys.
a lot of fun, and
I'm gonna go ahead and head to bed.
I was expecting to do this.
Good night, everybody.
To play Last Epoch for the longest time,
Same.
and I've always just kind of put it off. And when the sponsor stream came along, I was like, okay, finally, a reason. Let's just do it. Let's figure it out. Let's see